Magnolia with the wave got down. This is Dr. M. Hawk in Baton Rouge. Tyrell Davis, Dr. M. Hawk. Tyrell Davis, Dr. M. Hawk in Baton Rouge. Break.
Hello, Dynamite Wi-Fi 49.
I'm on CI-5. Yeah, Cut Nigga 549 can hit them Cut Nigga Brown tickets. Oh, Al in the ghettos got down. 8245, they gonna see if we gonna smell the gun smoke. 8245, is it gonna be the gun smoke? 8245.
That guy making still on the mall. Hey, Dynamite White, that guy making still on the mall. He pretty long way and all that in. Hey, Dynamite White, 0549 with a good morning getting on down.
Hey, 245. Hello, Mr. Worldwide, 245. 245.
Let me see if this thing's working right. Hey, CC. CC, I was working at a shop across the way there, and I heard you roll up in my radio talking to, One Hit Wonder over there in Pasadena. I just want to jump in there and say hello, good morning time to you. And hope all's well out there on your neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall stepping, I got down right there, breaker.
Down. Go on to your Motormouth Mall. Go on in Motormouth Mall if you got a cop with Mr. 255 in the Magnolia. Got down.
Getting on down.
I got the Magnolia rolling up in there. Was that 255 or 355, the break? Well, 255, you're getting me all confused because I don't know if I don't believe I've ever heard you go by 255 before. I've heard Chicken and Peas and Big Al and Homie the Clown, and now you're throwing 255 in the mix. My brain can only take so much. My brain is of limited capacity. I can only take so many different names for one person, but I tell you what, Big Al, Homie the Clown, 255, Chicken and Peas, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping just a little bit more fire in the wire if you need it. Good morning time. Tell the West Side I said hello and good evening, or good morning time too. Although it may be evening by the time I get off this radio I got down.
Alabama Muscle, JTG, Alabama Muscle, it's JTG. All Alabama Muscle and the BAM is in the clear. Well, when that guy nigga get up off the mall, DC, I'm talking to you, they'll know what the real deal is. I'm talking to you and you talking to me, so I ain't go talking and you ain't go...
Roger on that there. No doubt about that there, Big Al. You talking to me and I'm talking to you, and I tell you what, it's kind of neat to see Mother Nature out there doing her thing today. I didn't know if we were going to get some more Mother Nature. I was afraid we might not get any Mother Nature, and I had no idea what was going to transpire over the course of the day. But I'm glad to see and hear that my radio is telling me that Mother Nature is alive and well, and it sounds like you're alive and well, too. Dropping a great big old hammer on my neck of the woods. Hey, Big Al, 255. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down, got down.
Alabama muscle on the top side of Bam, getting down.
Hang on a second there. Let me hear something.
I'm gonna set wide to the side and I'm gonna let the band roll on. Mr. Motormouth Mall, the West Coast Beast, so home of the clown, low to the ground, and the Magnolia got down, got
410 there, homie the clown. Okay, sounds good. Well, I sure appreciate you getting down low to the ground with that surround sound while you're doing your thing out there in the world of sound. Ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, you definitely sounded real good. You got some company, but you got to watch out for Stump. Oh, Stump got a hammer out here, man. So I think Stump is working some of that JTG technology over there around the Big Bam. So watch out for Stump. He ain't too far. Well, actually, he might be up on top. So just so you know what's going on out here. Hello to you one more time. Homie the Clown, Big Al, 255, Chicken and Peas, the big bad monster on the east side of Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, the itty-bitty beast. While I'm looking east, I got down right there, breaker, breaker.
Topside of Bayou is rocking the mail.
515, top side of the bayou. 515, top side of the bayou, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Dropping a hammer. Dropping a hammer around your neck of the woods, and you dropping a hammer around here too. Ain't no doubt about that, man. You got that hammer down. Oh, dear, one more time, 515 around the north side. Hey, check this out. I got a gate rolling here somewhere, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, you're all up on here, watch. Check this out. Well? I didn't realize I had it rolling there the whole time. I thought I only caught the tail end of it, but I guess I got a bunch of other stuff before that too. But you got them all down. 515 radio station, Motormouth Mall, walked on through a break.
Be sure you tell the Bevel so got you on the gate also. Hey, my good friend, 245, while you're going to see what the
I'm sorry about that. Do me a big old favor there until 245 EFJ down there around El Segundo that I said hello, good morning time. Motormouth Mall saying good morning, good morning, good morning. I got down right there, breaker.
But you said tell 245 and that's a gunner that you said hello, Motormouth Mall. 549 in the Magnolia with a 10-5, Motormouth Mall. Good day, good day.
Bartender 549 in the Magnolia. Well, you got a great big old hammer down out here on the neck of the woods. I'll tell you what, look at that. Look, hey, 549, you know what you're doing, but watch this.
Yeah, but you said tell 245 and that's a gunner that you said hello, Motormouth Mall. 549 in the Magnolia with a 10-5, Motormouth Mall. Good day, good day.
There you go. That's what I heard. a 549 around the Magnolia radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, rolling up in there from time to time. I got down breaking.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell 549 I said hello. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell 549 said hello. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, me and this network, I'm getting down. Oh, 515, topside of Bison, do I need to run? And wait till my time to put up in the Motor Mouth Mall, you're 515 in the bayou, got down.
Hey, 515, you were up on there. You said you didn't know if you should run, if it was your time to burn, but you can keep that hammer down and keep on rolling up in my radio. It's all good around the hood. Ain't no doubt about that. I don't mind listening to you up in here. Ain't no doubt about that. 515, 549, I heard you too. Doggone it. And I heard a big old message there for 549 from Stump. So I got Stump in there saying hello to 549, 515, you're up in there, 549, you're up in there. I'm going to try to do the best I can to jump out of California, getting somebody's radio. Motor Mouth Mall, slipping and sliding into somebody's radio. I got down, breaker. But she let me know it's working. Yeah, go ahead, break.
With Big Sound, Cat Big, it sounded good too. Hey, Black Jury, put on your label, my friend. Old King Fox on Main Street in Greenwood said bye.
Now, I heard King Fox talking to Black Judge. Holy smokes. I haven't heard King Fox out in my radio in a long time. Good to hear King Fox out there joining in the fun and hopping on Solar Cycle 25 bandwagon. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast, right here, right now. Tell Black Judge I said hello, good day to him. Motor Mouth Mall stepping right there, right now. I'm back out.
Hey, Motor Mouth, hello to the family. Tell everybody we said what's up on that end. God bless you. God keep on doing what you're doing. Because you always sounded grand around the band. Hey, Motor Mouth, okay, Fox on Main Street, got down.
Yeah, for the King Fox. Well, I sure appreciate that. Big old blessings and good graces around your household, too. Stay safe, stay virus-free, and stay on that hammer, too. I like hearing you roll up in this radio, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, King Fox, you sounded some kind of choice over here. Check this out real fast. I got a gate somewhere.
Also, hey, Motor Mouth, hello to the family. Tell everybody we said what's up on that end. God bless you. God keep on doing what you're doing. Because you always sounded grand around the band. Hey, Motor Mouth, okay, Fox on Main Street, got down.
There you go, King Fox. I hope you heard what I laid down in the world of sound, because that's the way you rolled it out here on my stack of bricks. Ain't no doubt about that. King Fox, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast, got down.
West Coast. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, when you do it like that, man, I got to try to see if I can get back in your radio. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall 515, so where you got to lay down in the bayou, I'm trying to see if I can dip and dab and get back in your radio. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall, you're 515 in the bayou, got down.
Wait, 515, you got down. You see how fast I got back up on the thingy. Check this out real fast here.
Motor Mouth Mall, when you do it like that, man, I got to try to see if I can get back in your radio. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall 515, so where you got to lay down in the bayou, I'm trying to see if I can dip and dab and get back in your radio. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall, you're 515 in the bayou, got down.
Wait, 515, that's how you doing it over here from the bayou. Hey, 515, that's what I heard right there, right now. I got down. Me and somebody homemade thing got down. Homemade from the ground up, all the way from the ground to the top, man. All of it's homemade, except for the coax. Motor Mouth Mall stepping, they got down, break.
Motor Mouth, hey, Motor Mouth Mall, here I come, working this Alabama steel. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, here I come for the March of Dimes. Motor Mouth Mall, me and this hard swinging left hook in the bam with the wave getting down.
Hey, Stump, you out there rolling up in there with that big old heavy-hitting steel. It's working, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Stump, you got it going on. I don't know how you're doing it, but all I do know is that you are doing it, and that's all that counts. Hey, Stump, Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing one fat watt at a time. I got Downbreaker.
Motormouth Mall, it's all about that JTG muscle. It's all about that JTG muscle at Alabama Steel. It's all Alabama Steel, all the way from the antenna to inside the house. Hey, Motormouth Mall, it's all about this Alabama muscle, and I'm getting down.
10-4 on the Alabama muscle. Roger on the Alabama. It's all about the Alabama muscle. You say all from the antenna all the way down into the house. Hey, that JTG stuff is working. That's for doggone sure. I know Joe the Grinder. He does something. He does something. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody else does, but he does it like nobody else. He makes a fine piece of equipment. Ain't no doubt about that. All right. Hey, let me get my knees up in the breeze. One time in a wonderful world of sound. Hey, Stump. Ain't nobody but Motormouth Mall out here trying to roll this thing up around the east side from time to time. They got Downbreaker. It's a fluke. I ain't gonna take any credit for it, by the way. It's a fluke. Motormouth Mall stepping.
In the big bam with the wave, your way is getting down.
410. I just Stump. You keep on keeping on. You and Joe the Grinder build station doing its thing. Check it out. Listen to this. I gotta turn the mic gain up here. You can. If I turn the mic gain up, you can hear the dog howling in the background. He's out there hooping and hollering. I think the dog is trying to shoot some skip. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall stepping. Uh, 374, I got you up in there too, I did, ain't no doubt about that. 374, Motormouth Mall waving. What happened to all the big old hammers? Where'd they all go? I thought my S meter was up there about 20 over 9, and now things are starting to drop down a little bit. I'm getting a little bit worried that Mother Nature might be dipping and dabbing their break.
Man, sound like your motor. I can't tell it on my end from you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Stump said he cannot tell it from my end on you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, because you got it down. You got this radio twisted in the corner. You got me tore up from the floor up, Motormouth Mall. I'm getting on down.
Yeah, 410. Well, I'll tell you what, you got it tore up from the floor up over here, too. You got it tore up from the floor up. Ain't no other mud ducks underneath you right there right now, Stump. Hey, Stump, you're the only one on my radio right there, Break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm just doing what I got with what I can. I'm doing what I got with what I can. Ain't no cotton picking down about it. And I'm about a third of the halfway where I want to be. But when I get this new antenna up, it's going to be a different day. It's going to be a different day. Hey, Motormouth Mall, when I get this new Joe the Grinder antenna up, it's going to be a different way. Motormouth Mall, I'm getting down.
Oh, I thought you were on the Joe the Grinder antenna from the antenna to the station. I thought you already were on the Joe the Grinder antenna, but you say you got a new one that you're going to put up. Hey, Stump, I misunderstood you earlier. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were on the Joe the Grinder antenna from the antenna to the station, as I thought what you said earlier, but you said you got a new antenna that you're going to put up. It's a Joe the Grinder antenna that you're going to put up, and it's going to do some grinding. I'll be looking forward to hearing that. Ain't no doubt about it. You got something more in store. Holy smokes. Well, I know it's all about the antenna. Let me tell you, it's all about the antenna. It ain't about the power. It's what's up on the tower. I heard All Power say that once. Maybe I heard him say it twice. 3 times, I don't know, but all I know is that's right. And I got Downbreak.
No, you got it right. I'm working the Joe the Grinder antenna. I'm working one right now, but I got a new one coming. I'm working the Joe the Grinder antenna right now, but I got a new one coming. That's exactly what I said. I might have missed it uninformed you, but yeah, I'm working the JTG antenna right now, but I got a new one being built. Hey, Motormouth Mall, me and this Alabama Steel getting up.
Ah, 10-4. You got a new one in the, okay, so you're going Joe the Grinder Technology, from Joe the Grinder Technology to Joe the Grinder Technology. You upgrading. You're just going from one to the next, but all built by the best. I hear you. Okay, I got you. Hey, I was just making sure I heard what I heard, and I guess I got it all right, and I stand corrected. Oh, Stump Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Hey, Stump. Is California asleep in their break? I ain't the only one out here, am I?
No, man, you got me twisted up the corner. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you got me so far in the corner, I can't hear nothing. When you're on key, I can tell some folks is in there, but Lord knows when you're dropping it down, you got me all the way in the corner, Motormouth Mall. That's all I know is all I got. What I seeing is what I got. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you doing your thing.
410. All right, good deal. I was just making sure, because that's what you're doing over here. I know there's other people out there on the east side somewhere. When you get up off the key, I hear people talking. But when you're on the key, you're all I got on my radio. Hey, Stump, you're all up in here. And I guarantee you got to listen to the gate, because you see you're all up in here. Watch this, watch this. Hello, check it out. The gate don't lie.
Me twisted up the corner. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you got me so far in the corner, I can't hear nothing. When you're on key, I can tell some folks is in there, but Lord knows when you're dropping it down, you got me all the way in the corner, Motormouth Mall. That's all I know is all I got. What I seeing is what I got. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you doing your thing.
410. Go, and the Watergate don't lie. A Stump. That's how it's going down to my receiver, I guarantee most told you. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Right here, right now, I got down. Breaker.
Motormouth Mall, I'm going to use it back in the rack. I'm going to use this cotton picker back in the rack and do a little listening on my end. I appreciate the QSO. It's always a pleasure on my end. Motormouth Mall, you're sounding good in the big bam. Me and this Alabama Steel around the tip-top side of the bam is back in the clear.
410. You keep on what they're doing over there around the big bam, and keep that hammer down in fine style. I'm going to take a 10 setup for a little bit and kind of sort of see what direction Mother Nature's trying to go in. I know she got one leg parked right there in your backyard, so we know she ain't going to go too far there, but I want to see where else she might be thinking about going around. So, all right there, Stump, take care. 7-3s while you're working that great big old JTG technology. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, working this Motormouth Mall technology. I got down, breaker. Good morning there, Godfather. Mr. Godfather, the GVN, the Golden Voice Network, Motormouth Mall waving and trying to roll up in your radio from time to time. You're sounding real good out here as always, sir. Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall stepping. Bartender, Mr. Godfather. Well, you know, it's all about the tin can and the string, and the heavier the better. Hey, Mr. Godfather, it's all about the tin can and the string, and the heavier the better. Motormouth Mall stepping, they got down. Mr. Godfather, take care, 7-3s. Don't walk away too awful far, but in the meantime, in between times, we'll do it again. In the meantime, in between times, we will keep out here and work our radio, and we'll put the hammer down on one another one more time again before long. That came out all weird. I got all tongue-tied and twisted, but you know how that goes from time to time. Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down. Where's the... Oh, I gotta hit the push-to-listen switch. Right there, Mr. GVN, the Golden Voice Network. I'll see ya. Motormouth Mall stepping wide to the side. They got down.
with my 5 getting down.
10-footer stump. I'll roll it this way. Godfather, as long as you're listening to your radio, check this out. I got a 5 for you.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell Godfather I'll say hello to him. Tell him I weighed a friendly 5. Motormouth Mall, stump with my 5 getting down.
10-footer stump. Although I haven't kept it all the way alive. And, man, I see when I get the gain turned up on this, I got a little bit of RF feedback. I gotta go move the cable around, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to keep yapping. But I can tell there's a little bit of RF trying to sneak up in here from time to time. That's just the nature of the beast. Motormouth Mall. The Beastmaster got down, break.
This is a stick I hear, y'all. Y'all be real careful. I'm swinging a stick. Crow stepping.
Don't hit anything real, it might bounce back. Hey, don't hit anything real, it might bounce back and hit you in the forehead to break. Godfather, no, I heard Red Eye Crow out there swinging the stick around. And I said, make sure you don't hit anything solid. It might bounce back and hit him in the head to break. For the Godfather, you know, the secret to that is you gotta follow through. Hey, Godfather, the secret to hitting something solid, kind of like with the nunchucks. With a nunchaku, you got to make sure you hit something and you got to follow through. That strike got to go all the way through, as if that thing wasn't even there. You got to keep the momentum going and follow all the way through. And if you do that, they don't come back and hit you in the forehead. They don't come back and hit you in the groin. They don't come back and hit you in the knee. You got to follow through. So if you can't follow through, don't make the swing to break. And Mr. Godfather, you got it right. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, I'll get back on the side, read the mail first, Scotia a bit, and see what's cooking out here in the world of sound. Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. The host on the coast with the most I got down.
Like you, me too.
Click. I'll see ya.
You got that 809 technology rocking just like pushing on my icon. The radio choke, 7300 icon, no doubt about it. 809 Dr. Fox Way, got him on that time from time to time. Hey, 207 LaGrange, Georgia, was a little Mall. I can't keep one of them big boys on the keyboard trying to wave my hand. Hello, team. It's a Motormouth Mall, 207 LaGrange, Georgia. Back up.
Hello there, 207. While you're doing your thing out there from LaGrange, Georgia, 207. I hope all is well and swell around your neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall waving, I got down, break. Sorry about that. Appreciate that there, 207. Hey, 207 around LaGrange. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. The remainder of a weekend anyway. It's Sunday, so enjoy it to its fullest. We're going to enjoy the day out here. That's for doggone sure. The sun is up, but we're going to be getting rain tomorrow. They say 100% chance of rain tomorrow. So anyway, we'll see what tomorrow really does bring. But in the meantime, in between times, we got sunshine and beautiful weather out here around the central coast of California. Hello to you one more time at 207 LaGrange, Motormouth Mall, cruising up around your stack of bricks I got down. Yeah, number 8, you said to tell your neighbor 207 that you said hello, and if I got a little Mother Nature on him, I ought to have a little Mother Nature on you, and I got it all wall to wall, 3 top tall, ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, what's going on, and I hope all is well and swell around your stack of bricks there, breaker. I hope I rolled that 5 right. Well, see, it's like the little fish in the pond. It's like the little fish gets eaten by the bigger fish, and the bigger fish gets eaten by the bigger fish. Hey, number 8, The Godfather, the GVN, the Golden Voice Network, said to say hello to you, too. Hey, so I rolled that 5 from one fish to another fish to another fish on Motormouth Mall, getting on down break. Yeah, well, you work in the antique audio, and you say, you ain't joking. You say, I'm smoking. Motormouth Mall, try to roll up in there. This isn't any antique stuff, but it's nothing too newfangled either. You know, this is just one of them President Richard radios, and 3 Darlington transistors, and Live Professor, and doggone it, you know, a pretty decent antenna, I guess. Anyway, and nothing fancy. Hello to you one more time. Take care, 7-3s. Motormouth Mall, step it. I got down. Breaker. Oh, and Mother Nature. Don't forget about Mother Nature. Let's see here. I heard somebody calling Motormouth Mall, but I got to listen to that again and make sure I get the whole thing in its entirety here. Let me listen to that one. Let's see here. I heard somebody, I think I heard 3-5 Tennessee, I believe. I think I might have heard that as 3-5 Tennessee out there. Hello, 3-5 Tennessee. I got you up in there too, to breaking. Wait, the Buckeyes rolling up in here now. I see Mother Nature changing. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and bucking, weaving and shucking and jiving. That's good to hear. Motormouth Mall stepping. I'm looking down southeast, but I'm hearing the northeast come rolling up in here to break. Yeah, 75. I heard you up in there too. I did. 75 radio station, Motormouth Mall waving. Hope everything is all well and swell around your neck of the woods. 75 Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down break.
Oh, 125 in the lakes with a morning wave getting down.
Hey, 125 in the lakes. Hey, 125 in the lakes. Good morning time to you. I think I might go turn the antenna around a little bit and put some of my put my attention up around the northeast corner for just a Scotia bit. So 125 in the Great Lakes. Take care. Don't go too far away. Motormouth Mall. Go change the antenna just a little bit. I'll be back.
Okay, I've been listening to you for the last 30 minutes. You weren't in here, but I could still hear UQ going. All right, Motormouth, go ahead and do what you got to do. Motormouth Mall, you don't have to do anything because you're all up in the Great Lakes. Motormouth Mall, 125, low to the ground. Small plate, small waist, small antenna, getting down.
Okay, well, I'm going to change just because I want to see what kind of change the change makes. So I'll be right back. Hold on.
You want no barbecue off that truck? position. 425 in the Buckeye with no... Yeah, leave that whole kill alone. It ain't even no critical kill. It ain't critical kill. Been laying out there in the sun. Put a little later, 259 out there around the dock of the bay. 125, Great Lakes, get down.
This small thing down around the Buckeye. No Roger in Cali. No Roger on the west side, 298. No Roger on the west side, 298.
Hello. Okay, go ahead. Talk to him. I'm going to get out the way so you can hear what the radio sound like that you sold to him on eBay. 259, take care. 125, low to the ground. Great Lakes is out your way. Bye, bye, bye.
Can 298 drop down way with a small hand? Good morning, Buzzard. 298 trying to wait up.
Change. At 125. I made a change. Can you dig it?
Man, you got 60 dBs in my radio. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got 60 plus dBs in this old school Yakimo. Change. And Shame on the phone here. Key with you. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, send them right back. Come on.
Yeah, I can't put there 125. I had you down to about 8 S units before, and you up to about 20 over 9 now, so I think this antenna's working. At 125, it's all about the change. Ain't no doubt about that. And you putting a whole lot of change in my radio. That's for doggone sure. Big old piles of change. They adding up to big old piles of money. Hello to you one more time, 125 Motor Mouth Mall, looking around your neck of the woods. I got down.
Man, Motor Mouth Mall, boy, you so mean heavy and strong in my radio. I don't even know if anybody else can. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 3KW is all it is, man. I ain't got a whole lot of watts, man. I'm relying on the antenna of Mother Nature. That's what got me to go. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got that mall down. Sure do, just like your name say, Motor Mouth Mall, and you got a mall in my radio. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, say, can you dig it there? Bye.
Yeah, 10-4. I can dig it, and I can dish it out and let you know what you're doing around my radio, too. Check this out.
Man, Motor Mouth Mall, boy, you so mean heavy and strong in my radio. I don't even know if anybody else can. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 3KW is all it is, man. I ain't got a whole lot of watts, man. I'm relying on the antenna of Mother Nature. That's what got me to go. Hey, you got that mall down. Sure do, just like your name say, Motor Mouth Mall, and you got a mall in my radio. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, say, can you dig it there? Bye.
That's what I heard right there at 125. Make no mistake about it, you're all up in here. 125, I just want to let you know what you're doing to my radio, the breaker.
Well, you're going to have to catch yours on JD's Watergate. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I can play it back, but it's going to be on JD's Watergate and 3KW. I know God loves the truth, so I'm going to keep it 100 on here. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I ain't got a whole lot of numbers out there, but Mother Nature, when she on your side, that's all you need, no doubt about it. Sound a whole lot of good, and you got that mall down. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, and it's 125, Bill 5 element, 26 feet long, 54 feet off the ground, is right back.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we're kind of doing it backwards. I'm working a Motor Mouth Mall designed 7-element, and I'm 36 feet off the ground, but only 47.78 feet long. So this is a small antenna, but it's not so pinpoint directional, and it's really broad-banded. So I like this antenna a lot, but it's still directional enough to where I gotta move it. I mean, it makes a difference if I move it a few degrees, but it's a working antenna, ain't no doubt about that. As is yours, that 125 built beam is doing its thing around my neck of the woods, ain't no doubt about that. But I ain't gonna take all that credit for it, because it is all about Mother Nature. And hello around Boston. Well, you say I'm loud and proud. They're a Radio X1, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving. And A125, you got my radio on lockdown to break. You keep on doing what you're doing out there in the world of sound. Tell the West Coast I did say hello. I got down, breaker.
Well, I always like how you do it, Motor Mouth Mall, boy. You keep coming. You don't never break out, brother. You just keep coming. You keep doing what you're doing. Got my radio. I can't talk other than Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, 3 years in a row. Appreciate you let me be on your talk show, and I'd like to do it again real soon, my friend. We're all right, Motor Mouth Mall. 125 is low to the ground sound. Is out North Bill 5 in a Great Lakes getting down.
410 at 125 with a low to the ground sound around the Great Lakes, getting it down in great style. Ain't no doubt about that. Well, I tell you, we don't want to ever let go or give up. We always set the sights higher, put the next idea up a little bit farther, but we dangle the carrot. We always got the carrot dangling in front of our face. We never let us get the carrot. We got to keep it dangling in front of the face. And when things get a little bit too easy, you figure that's when you stop for a while, and then you wait for everybody to catch up, or you wait for Mother Nature to catch. Well, whatever, you wait for things to change, and then you dangle the carrot there a little bit farther and reach for it a little bit harder, and keep raising the bar, raising the sights, and keep going a little bit stronger and heavier and bigger. And you get a bigger tin can or bigger string, whichever. You do whatever it takes to get the job done. Hey, 125. That's how we do it out here. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Unlimited, got down.
I just got in from the worshipful house. I got my blessing from the worshipful house. I'm reading blessing out here on this radio. Motor Mouth Mall, you sound good looking around Muskegon, Michigan, man. Whatever you do, man, keep on doing what you're doing. Motor Mouth Mall or Body Heat. Motor Mouth Mall or Body Heat up in the Great Lakes. What you think? Break.
Hey, Body Heat, it's been a long time since I heard you up on my radio, my brother. Definitely good to hear you up in there. You smoking. Hey, Body Heat, you say you spent the morning over there in the house of worship, and you come back out here, you were blessed there, and now you're blessed on the radio with some Mother Nature, and you got it going on. Ain't no doubt about that. Check this out. I got a Watergate. You know the Watergate don't lie.
Good evening to you. I just got in from the worshipful house. I got my blessing from the worshipful house. I'm reading blessing out here on this radio. Motor Mouth Mall, you sound good looking around Muskegon, Michigan, man. Whatever you do, man, keep on doing what you're doing. Motor Mouth Mall or Body Heat. Motor Mouth Mall or Body Heat up in the Great Lakes. What you think? Break.
There you go, Body Heat, while you're making a whole lot of noise from the Great Lakes. That's for doggone sure. Body Heat, good to hear you up in there. Always a pleasure with a double measure. Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing. Got down right there, breaker.
Like I say, man, be safe. God bless you, man. Tell my friend on 125.
Motor Mouth Mall, 125. I am the station.
Wish you well. Oh, Stanky Foot Body Heat, Muskegon. I'm officially 10-7. I see you. Bye.
Right there, Body Hit. Take care, 7-3s. And you did to tell 125, your friend, you wish him well and hope everything's all well and swell around this stack of the woods, too. 125 tried to get up into 2. I could see he out there trying you. He's out there working that big old station around his neck of the woods, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, Body Hit, Stinky Foot Body Heat. Take care, 7-3s. Motor Mouth Mall waving, and enjoy your day. I'll see you. Bye.
I'm not going nowhere, Motor Mouth Mall. I'm going to keep this guy make it down because that's what I got it for. I got my baseball but I am not scared, and I will keep this guy make it down. Motor Mouth Mall, you got a small cavity every now and then. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, I am low to the ground. Motor Mouth 125, getting down.
410 to 125, you say you ain't scared, you ain't going nowhere, and you're low to the ground with that great big old worldwide sound. Hey, 125, I hear you, and you ain't going too far away. Motor Mouth Mall stepping right there right now. I got down.
Bye, Motor Mouth Mall. That's how I go on a bull, man. I was doing 3K, but I puffed this car nigga up till it blow up, because I'm not scared. Put it on your later, wide Motor Mouth Mall. Ain't 3K no more. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, low to the ground is getting down.
Okay, you say you're just cruising along 3K before, but you bumped it up a little bit and you ain't scared. Hey, you bumped it up a little bit more and you ain't scared. You got that hammer down in the world of sound. Oh dear, wow, I tell you, I wish I could put 3K up in there. Woo-wee, that would do some, what do you call damage to break Motor Mouth Mall stepping.
Well, I was trying to, but them big boys won't let me. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I was trying to roll slow and easy, but them big boys won't let me, so I do what I do and let the chips fall where they may. But I am not scared. It's radio. I just have fun doing what I love to do. Motor Mouth Mall, 125, the station in the lakes, this 5 element low to the ground is getting down.
Yeah, well, you keep on doing what you love to do. That's how I do it, too. I enjoy this radio. I enjoy it. I enjoy it to its fullest, and I do the best I can to try to take it to whatever limit I can take it to, on this end. And sometimes that's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less, but nevertheless, it gets the job done from time to time in the world of sound. A motor mouth mall cruising this thing, looking around Muskegon, Michigan. I got down, breaker. All you have to do is try it one time, and I got you up in there. It's been a long time. But all you got to do is one time, and I hear you all up in there, break.
Yeah, 410, but I've been kind of under the weather, so we're doing a lot better now. We'll be back out here real soon. Got a few things to straighten out. Everything going to be all right. Take care of Motor Mouth Mall. Have a good day. Oh, me, Bill, about the side. Back 10-7 in the house. I'll see you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you're starting to get better. I'm sorry to hear you were under the weather, but you're right. Everything is going to be all right. And you're going to drop a hammer from time to time. Hey, Mean Pill, always a pleasure to hear you up in here. And definitely, I knew it was you the moment you keyed down before I even heard your audio. Hey, Mean Pill, I knew it was you the moment you keyed that mic without any audio. I knew it was you. Mean Pill, radio station Motor Mouth Mall cruising right here, right now. And hey, Radio 1, you say you got a video gate rolling, audio gate, video gate rolling over there on Boston. I hope I'm making it up in there okay. And Mean Pill, Motor Mouth Mall, waving and stepping. I got down.
Low to the ground is getting down.
410 Mean Pill and 410 125. You guys got my radio tore up from the floor up over here. It's good to see Mother Nature rocking and rolling, and good to know I'm making a trip out here on Boston too. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast under modulated beast walked on through.
60 dBs too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got 60 dBs in my radio cabinet. Motor Mouth Mall, you got a great big old hammer, 60 dB hammer. Worldwide, Motor Mouth Mall, Iron Horse, low to the ground, Great Lakes 10-7, bye.
Hey, 125, hey, Iron Horse. Hey, that's a Jedi mind trick. I'm actually just making your meter do that. I'm thinking about it. I'm making you see 60 dB. I ain't got no 60 dB up in your radio. I ain't got enough radio to make 60 dBs. That's a whole lot of dBs. You know what they say? It's all about the birds and the bird watts and decibels. It's all about the birds and the bees, the bird watts and decibels. And so I just make you think you're seeing more dBs than you are to break. It ain't me. It's my brain power making you think you see 60 dBs to break.
Well, you must have a force with you there. You must be like number one Obi-Kenobi. You must switch you on the camera here. You must be Luke Skywalker in disguise, Tamlico. You must have the force on your side, no doubt about it. Because every key, that's where my needle been laying. I don't have a video gate, but I got an audio gate. Worldwide, Motor Mouth Mall, 125, this little 5-element station in a cold Great Lakes got down.
Yeah, 10-4-125. Well, I ain't Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm just Obi-Wan Kenobody. Hey, I ain't Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobody. But I'm doing the best I can, and I tell you what, I sure appreciate you let me know them 60 dBs are sitting up in there every time I got them all down in the world of sound. But I am not going to take credit for that. That's going to be credit due to Mother Nature, ain't no doubt about that. I can give you a little bit more audio. I can give you a little bit more something. I can better my odds, but I can't make that 60 dB happen. That's a fluke. That's a fluke. Hey, 125, you got that mall down.
I was waiting on Motor Mouth Mall to get out those I hear you rolling in there with them. Y'all kind of walking together, man. Hello,
Hey, Mean Pill, do me a big old favor and tell Big Easy I said good morning time, and I'm going to put a little bit of fire in the wire. It might be time for just a little bit more, and a little bit more to get up in your radio right there. I'll give you just a little tad bit more, because I know Big Easy ain't going to be messing around out here, so I'll give you just a little bit more, Mean Pill. I don't want to make it too easy on Big Easy. Motormouth Mall cruising, I got down.
You got my radio tour from the floor.
Hey, Mean Pill, you said I got your radio tore up from the floor up. Hey, Mean Pill, you said I got your radio tore up from the floor up. Well, that's the best we can do anyway. I don't know if I can get it torn up any taller than that or from down any ground or below that, but that's good enough for me. Hey, Mean Pill, definitely good to hear you rocking and rolling up in here and controlling my radio and getting up in there from the Great Lakes with that great station. Mean Pill, Motormouth Mall, cruising up around the cold Great Lakes. I got down, breaker.
Full bore, 60 dBs right there. The last key was a full-blown 60 dBs in the corner, dead in the center. All you do, you get a free hog-foot dinner. Hey, Motormouth Mall, take care. I'm getting back in an hour and finish cooking everything good up breakfast. I'm just up.
All right, there, Mean Pill, sounds good. Well, you're going to go back in the house? You said the last key was a pure 60 dBs. Well, I Mean Pill, it's all about the birds and the bees. It's all about the birds and the bees and it's the bird watts and decibels. I Mean Pill, it's all about the bird watts and decibels of Brayton and what's up on the tower.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and Motormouth Mall. Just said it all. I'm just up.
Hey, Mean Pill, that deserves a playback. Here, check this out. It's about the tower.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and Motormouth Mall. Oh, I'm just up.
I got RF in my audio. Hello. All right. I'm going to put the headphones on. Hang on a second. Stop a little bit louder. Sorry about that. There we go. I had a little bit of RF getting up in the audio. And the only way to rectify that situation is to keep the hammer down. Oh, that must have been a 3-minute key because there's a 3-minute timer on this President Richard. You got to keep the hammer down long enough to go in the other room and find out where that doggone RF needs to be choked off or bypassed. And it changes with the ground conductivity. I think we got it all figured out. Hey, Mean Pill, Motormouth Mall, cruising. 1 fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker. Sorry for that long, DC.
DC sounds good too, man. That long DC worked good for you. I was listening to that the whole time. It was on Watergate too. The feedback was turbo, and you straighten it out. Sounding real good. Leave it right there. Motormouth. Take care. Me as AB1 driver. I put my phone on tomorrow and do a whole different story. Catch you later. Have a good day, my friend.
410. You know what I did differently this time on this RF feedback situation? I never did this before, but I was temporarily looking for a place to put a clip lead. I've got 2 big alligator clips, or they're jumper cables. You know, automobile jumper cables. And I have to clip them on different things in different places in the other room there from time to time, depending on the situation. And I momentarily wanted to put one somewhere where it wasn't touching anything. I clamped it onto a piece of coax, and apparently that's what did the trick. So clamping it to the coax is a capacitive coupling between it and the metal in the... Normally I clamp them onto something metal, you know, whether it be an EIA flange connector or the bench or the rack or the ground rod or the audio ground. It depends on what it needs at the time. And this time I clamped it right to the coax shield, thinking it wasn't going to do anything, and everything all quieted down. So I'm going to see if it stays like that for a while. All right there, Mean Pill. We'll catch you back in a bit. Motormouth Mall cruising this thing. I got down. Breaker.
And you take care. Appreciate the time and effort you put into the station. Sounding real good. I'll holler at you later when things get just a little bit straighter. Motormouth Mall. Oh, Mean Pill say you got that hammer down. I'm saying something.
What in the Mean Pill? Why, you got that hammer down too?
Mall. Oh, Mean Pill say you got that hammer down. I'm saying something.
There you go, Mean Pill. That's how I'm hearing you. Man, oh man, my playback sounds a whole lot better when the RF is out of there. See, that's the whole thing. You got to get the RF out of there. I don't damn gremlins, man. They can do all kinds of crazy stuff in there, man. But now when you get the RF out, you can bump the audio up a little bit more. You get a little bit more devastating. Hello, Mean Pill. Take care, 7-3. So I'm going to take a 10, shut up, and see what's cooking out here in the world of sound. Motormouth Mall, stepping. I got down. Breaker. Have a good day. Blessings and good graces. Tell Lady Painkiller I said hello, and Motormouth Mall got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell my friend Mean Pill, welcome back to the radio. Motormouth Mall of Body Heat to tell Mean Pill, my friend, I said welcome back to the radio. Body Heat getting on down.
All right, 10 for the Body Heat. You should tell your friend Mean Pill, welcome back to the radio. Hey, Body Heat, I rolls your 5 and kept it all the way alive.
Bye. See you later. God bless you. And tell Mean Pill, God bless him and his family. I'm getting on down.
410. Definitely, I will do that.
Mean Pill, God bless him and his family. I'm getting on down.
There you go. Motormouth Mall rolled your 5 and kept it all the way alive. I got down. Hello, D. Will up there on Illinois, 217 Western Illinois. Motormouth Mall waving. I see you on YouTube. I do. Motormouth Mall got down. I hear somebody saying, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to try to get over here. I hear him in there, but I could not quite make it out. I did hear you in there trying to call up in there, though. And I think I heard somebody else say Witch Doctor was rolling a 5. Tell Witch Doctor I said hello right back there, breaking.
I try to be early too, man.
Witch Doctor also sounded fine up here in Central Wisconsin, 715 with the wave break.
Hey, 715, tell Witch Doctor I said hello, and I hope he's having a good day out there in the world of sound. Hello to you, 715 radio station, Motormouth Mall, stepping right there, break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, 715 Central Wisconsin. Appreciate the wave up here to my old Jeep Wrangler. I'm back clear.
And Ford, doing a good job from the Jeep Wrangler. Holy cow, you got my radio on lockdown there. Check this out real fast. Sir. What's this?
Motormouth Mall, 715 Central Wisconsin. Appreciate the wave up here to my old Jeep Wrangler. I'm back clear.
There you go, 715 in the Jeep Wrangler up around Wisconsin. Motormouth Mall stepping from time to time in the wonderful world of sound. I got down. 10-4, well, glad to put a grin on your chin, ain't no doubt about that. Well, it's just kind of a studio, ain't no doubt about that. It does have all the features and all the bells and whistles of a typical studio, so, Motormouth Mall waving right there, right now. And I got down, breaker. Hello out there, Michael, 1025 over there. I see you up in there on YouTube, too. I do Motormouth Mall cruising. 10-4, I do have a video gate rolling. It's live on YouTube right now on MMM Video Gates. So you can either log in now and check it out live, or you can wait till it, when I stop the gate, it takes a little while for it to process, sometimes the next day. But you can log in, and don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube on the MMM Video Gates channel, Motormouth Mall Steppin'.
I'm gone.
281 over there in the waiting room, and hello, Dirty Diaper 21. I see you up in there on YouTube. Welcome to the radio, Motormouth Mall waving. And 281, I heard you roll up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down.
Hey, right back. Talk on you later. Be hard times in the lakes. Hey, with the Sunday morning wave, and I'm gone.
Now, hard times, I didn't hear you up in there until just now. I didn't know who you were talking to. I sure hope I wasn't plugging on your ears. Hey, hard times around the Great Lakes. Motormouth Mall waving, break.
Hey, right back, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, you plugging ears around Grand Rapids, no doubt about it. But nevertheless, I heard you guys out there and decided to squeeze the shaman and say hello, Jello. Motormouth Mall. It ain't nobody but the man with his foot in the middle of these lakes with the weekend Sunday morning wave, and I'm gone.
410. I just realized I can turn my carrier down. Again, I'm not trying to get up over anybody. I'm going to turn that carrier back down again. Hey, hard times. You got your foot right up in the middle of the Great Lakes and up in the middle of my receiver, too, I tell you. Hard times, radio station, Motormouth Mall. You're making it real easy to hear you in my receiver. I got down. Hello, dear 715, Wisconsin, while you're working a Jeep Wrangler, Motormouth Mall waving. Motormouth Mall stepping.
715 Central Wisconsin.
Whatever you did, it didn't work. You say you turned something down, but it didn't work. Talk on you later, Motormouth Mall. You know who it is in these lakes, and I'm gone.
Jenford, hey, you said I turned something down, but it didn't work. Well, all I did is I dropped the carrier down. I took a few bushels out of it. I didn't need it all up in there. There's so much that a few bushels probably ain't a whole lot, but sometimes it's all you need to get the job done.
I saw, were you all up in Grand Rapids? Hey, Motormouth Mall, you getting the job done in Grand Rapids, no doubt about it. Talk on you later, Motormouth Mall. It ain't nobody but the man with his foot in the middle of these lakes with the Sunday wave, and I'm gone.
410. Well, that's what you're doing. You got your foot up in the middle of the Great Lakes, and you got your foot all up in here too. Check this out twice.
Were you all up in Grand Rapids? Hey, Motormouth Law, you getting the job done in Grand Rapids, no doubt about it. Talk on you later, Motormouth Law. It ain't nobody but the man with his foot and the Melody's Lakes with the Sunday wave, and I'm gone.
And you know, it's all about the Watergate. They don't lie. I got down.
Hey, I didn't know my station sound like that. Sure didn't, and I'm talking on a broke down station. Talk on you later, Motormouth Mall. You know who it is, and I'm out of here.
10-4, well, I'll tell you what, that broke down station don't sound too broken to me. It's working. You keep on doing what you're doing. That's all you need. What you need is what you need, and what you got is what you need, and what you need is what you got. It's working. All right, there are hard times. Take care, 7-3s. Tell everybody out there on the West Coast I said hello, and I appreciate them all taking a standby for me to get out here and yap on my little bitty radio I got down breaking.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you told me to tell everybody that's on the West Coast that you said hello, Jello, and have a good day. Talk on you later, Motormouth Mall. You know who it is in East Lakes, and I'm out of here.
410. That's pretty diplomatic. That'll work. All right, there. Take care. Hard times. Good to get you up in there, man. Always a pleasure with the double measure. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you later on Motormouth Mall cruising. Hey, Lady Tornado. I don't think you can hear me down there in Florida, can you? You're just listening over here on YouTube, right?
594 around Muskegon, I'm clear and gone.
594 around Muskegon, Motormouth Mall waving.
Bump it down, Motormouth Mall. Let you know I got it all. Put on your head there later. 594 around Muskegon, I'm clear and gone. I'll see you back.
And they're 594. Oh, bump it down. That's right. I like that. You know, that's one of my favorite songs that Prime did. I like Hammer Hits Hard. I like Bump It Down. I like Big Johnson. I guess I like them all. Yeah, I like them all. All right. Well, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall waving. They got down.
Okay, well that means that those guys do just a stroking with all sorts of motion. 715 Central Wisconsin.
Go 715 Central Wisconsin. Got you up in there, man. 715. That's a mean Jeep Wrangler. I got to tell you, that break.
I appreciate it, my friend. We're just out here chasing after some airwaves before we go chase for some more white-tailed deer.
410 on chasing some airwaves before you go chasing some white-tailed deer. All right, good deal. Well, right now you're all up in here, so you don't need to stop. You don't need to be chasing anymore. You got it going on in the world of sounder, breaker. You hear me in Florida, but you can't get back. Terrible thing. Well, I got the antenna pointed around the northeast corner, so I suppose that might be why they're break.
Keep that antenna pointed up here. I don't get to talk to more, especially on this old Jeep Wrangler in the fall.
10-4, and that, keep that antenna pointed up there while you got that Jeep Wrangler looking this way, and hello to you down there around the swamps. Well, boy, you're starting to roll some RFs and some numbers up in my radio. Woo-wee! Let me get my knees up in the breeze right there, right now, breaking. Right there, 715. Appreciate the bump down again. Hey, everybody, you got to watch out for 715 and that great big old Jeep Wrangler. He's got some Mother Nature there, break. 667 is all you need right there. A little one driving 4 is all you need to get the job done. That's for doggone sure. They're break.
Well, Roger, man, I subscribe to the channel for you. It's always a pleasure, and I tell you, man, I've heard you ever since I got back on the radio, and you've been doing just a fine job all the time, man. Real good station.
410, sure, appreciate that, and I appreciate you chiming in and subscribing as well. And I got a playback for you here, too, real fast, sir, 715, check it out.
Roger, man, I subscribe to the channel for you. It's always a pleasure, and I tell you, man, I've heard you ever since I got back on the radio, and you've been doing just a fine job all the time, man. Real good station.
There you go, 715, Wisconsin, Motormouth Mall, got down.
I'm sounding like you down there, gee whiz. Oh, yeah, we try and do what we can out here in this.
I want to know what he's got in that damn mobile. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I want to know what he's running in that mobile slingshot trying to get your ear hole there, break. We just... no diggity, no doubt. All right, then, let me get on back.
724 up here, he won't believe that I'm talking on Channel 6. He said only big radios can get out there.
Well, you tell 724 you must have a big radio because you're working around here, too. And Slingshot, you said you wanted to know what 715 got in that mobile. He's running a big old, what do you call one driving for a 667 Texas Star in that mobile and dropping a hammer. That's what he's doing out there, ain't no doubt about that. And this is what I heard. Check it out.
Hey, Roger, I'm down, man. Wall-to-wall modulation. I'm sounding like you down there, gee whiz. Oh, yeah, we try and do what we can out here.
I want to know what he's got in that damn mobile. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I want to know what he's running in that mobile slingshot trying to get your ear hole there, break. No diggity, no doubt. All right, then, let me get on back.
724 up here, he won't believe that I'm talking on Channel 6. He said only big radios can get out there.
Well, you must have a big radio then. A715 Motormouth Mall right there. Break. And for I'm putting a grin on your chin and going to the lollipop or getting the lollipop after the checkup at the doctor, ain't no doubt about that. Well, I'll tell you what, man, you're doing a good job, and keep that mobile in good health, keep yourself in good health, and I appreciate you rolling up in here and doing what you did out here on my radio today. You definitely did a good job out there. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving, and once again, appreciate you looking in on YouTube and subscribing and liking, and very, very cool, ain't no doubt about that. All right, there, 715, Wisconsin, Motormouth Mall, cruising. Okay, well, I see it's getting rough and tough on my receiver. It's getting rough and tough out here, my receiver. Motormouth Mall cruising, I got down. Hey, Lightning Strike, you struck your comment about being able to be heard in Florida, but you couldn't get it back. Why would you delete the comment? I find it funny that people delete comments. I don't know why they do that, but a lot of people do. They go up and they delete comments. But all right, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down, breaking. I heard a no get back on Motormouth Mall. Let me get back on out of here. I heard you say that, but I didn't get the 28 to break. You can clutter it. It's okay. Hey, Lightning Strike, don't worry about it, man. It's hopefully people listen to the gate and then read the comments and kind of become a part of the thing, you know. But it's all good. No pain, no strain. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Yeah, I did too. But ain't nothing wrong with being early and getting things all popped up.
You plugging ears in Grand Rapids. You still plugging ears in Grand Rapids.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's just a figment of your imagination to break.
No, I don't think so. I think you're doing all what I just said. Talk on you later, Ma. You know who it is, and the lakes, and I'm gone.
Or 10. I had a hard time. Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate you letting me know, and maybe I am, but I'm not going to take any credit for it, and I'm not going to admit that it's happening. I'm just going to put that in the hands of Mother Nature to break.
Well, you know Mother Nature got a lot to do with everything. Without Mother Nature, we would not be talking. No, because, you know, with his foot and the melody.
10-4, you're right about that. Absolutely 100% right on the money. Without Mother Nature, we would not be talking. We can't determine where we go. All we can determine is whether we sound good or not, and we can better our odds a little bit, but we can't do any of this without Mother Nature. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. You take care and have a good day out there. One more time again, hard time while you got that hammered down in a world of sound in fine style. Me and the somebody thing got down right the breaker.
No, right now I think I'm a... Oh, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, the top of the day to you, old dangerous skillet. Hey, Motormouth Mall, top of the day to you, old dangerous skillet. Come on, let's go.
Skillet, I had to duck when you swung that thing like that. Man, I almost got my head bashed in. Hey, Skillet, you got that mall down. Good to hear you up in there. Good to see you. Been a little while. I've been about a week and a half, 2 weeks there, Skillet. But I got you all up in here in fine style right there, break.
Yeah, 410 on that, yeah. Well, I sure appreciate it on that end. Yeah, been a minute on that end. I've been enjoying your talk show. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I've been enjoying your talk show from the top to the bottom, no doubt about it. Put on a great talk show. Motormouth Mall, the West Coast Beast, Skillet, working on my audio, getting down.
Oh, Skillet, I'll tell you what, I appreciate you listening to the talk show, but I got to play some of you back on here. Welcome to the talk show, by the way. It's all about you right now. Check this out.
Yeah, 410 on that, yeah. Well, I sure appreciate it on that end. Yeah, been a minute on that end. I've been enjoying your talk show. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I've been enjoying your talk show from the top to the bottom, no doubt about it. Put on a great talk show. Motormouth Mall, the West Coast Beast, Skillet, working on my audio, getting down.
Oh, Skillet, I'll tell you. There you go, Skillet. While you're all up in my radio, Motormouth Mall stepping.
410 Motormouth Mall. Will sound like I might could turn it down just a little bit. Let me turn it down just a little bit. All right there. Hey, Motormouth Mall, sound like I might could have turned it down a little bit. So let's try it one more time. Motormouth Mall, old dangerous skillet, working on this audio. Can you dig it? Breaker.
10-4, well, I still hear the Rotron blower in the background, but check it out.
410 Motormouth Mall. Will sound like I might could turn it down just a little bit. Let me turn it down just a little bit. All right there. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Sound like I might could have turned it down a little bit. So let's try it one more time. Motormouth Mall, old dangerous skillet, working on this audio. Can you dig it? Breaker.
There you go, Skillet. That's what I heard right there, right now.
I tell you what we call it. Okay, mighty kind, mighty fine, Motormouth Mall. We're gonna try one more thing, something a little bit different right here. Hey, Motormouth Mall, one last check, one last audio check. Motormouth Mall, worldwide skillet, trying one more thing different. Can you dig it? Breaker.
Don't change a thing, Skillet. Watch this.
Okay, mighty kind, mighty fine, Motormouth Mall. We're gonna try one more thing, something a little bit different right here.
Wow.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, one last check, one last audio check. Motormouth Mall, Worldwide Skillet, trying one more thing different. Can you dig it? Breaker, breaker.
You know, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Skillet, you got it going on, right? Do not change a thing. Don't touch any buttons. Don't move any sliders. Don't change anything at all. Wow. Skillet, Motormouth Mall, steppin', breaker.
Fire, Motormouth Mall, locate mighty kind, mighty fine. I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. Hey, Motormouth Mall, we gonna work with what we got. Appreciate it. Sounds some kind of devastating to me. It almost sounds good as you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, believe it or not, it almost now, sound good as you did. Motormouth Mall, have a great day. Skillet, can you hear me, break?
You know, I hear you all right. You know, I appreciate that. I don't know. You might sound better than me, I think. I don't know. But Skillet, you got it going on right now. I like it. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't do nothing to it. I would talk on it and drop a hammer out there. Check this out, man. It sounds incredible.
Appreciate it. Sounds some kind of devastating.
I think you sound better than I do.
Almost sound good as you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, believe it or not, it almost now, sound good as you did. Motormouth Mall, have a great day. Skillet, can you hear me, break?
Get the grease pencil out, mark everything, put some crazy glue on the screen, whatever you got to do, but leave it right where it is, so breaker.
Motormouth Mall. Okay, mighty kind, mighty fine. Well, I'm going to ease on back just like I eased in, no doubt. Take care, and I appreciate it all. Appreciate being a part of your talk show. And appreciate you helping me get this audio on the top level. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Skillet. The #1 Yakima in the nation. Got down.
I hope you're not going to tell me you got that Yakima from 766. I hope you ain't going to tell me you got that Yakima from 766. It got a big old sound, that's for doggone sure. I like it. You can keep on doing what you're doing over there, Skillet. You're killing it over here in my receiver. It sounds absolutely wonderful, ain't no doubt about that. Skillet, radio station, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping. They got all the way down.
Yeah, they want
I'm back in the town. I'm back in the town right now. I ain't got time to kill. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I can't stay down. 266.
They don't sound quite good as this top sportsman, no doubt about it. Motormouth Mall, no.
Look at that audio.
I'll see you.
I don't think I like the Sportsman better than the Pro Mod. I like the Sportsman better than the Pro Mod. Ain't no doubt about that. That sounds smooth and it sounds broadcast-like. It sounds like a broadcast station. Hey, Skillet, I like it. Ain't no doubt about that, man. That's a working radio right there.
Let me put enough out there so you can tell them more what I'm doing.
Stay safe. Worldwide Skillet. The #1 Yakima in the nation. Got down.
410, the #1 Yakima in the nation, Skillet. You got that hammered down. You do have a little bit of company in there now. I see Too Big woke up. Too Big woke up from his nap. And he's rolling up in there too with a whole big old hammer. But your audio, man, is cutting like a knife through butter. Motormouth Mall got down.
Yeah, 410. I'm going out just out. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell me you got to worry about me for a couple of weeks. Till my captain and I'm headed to the Razorback station. I'm just out.
Take care, Motormouth Mall. Worldwide Skillet. Big audio. Bye.
Bye, Skillet, bye, with a big audio. And you can hear it live on YouTube. You can check it out on YouTube. Go to the MMM Video Gates page on YouTube, or, you check it out there live. You can look at it now while you got them all down. I don't usually do that because, I can't talk and listen at the same time, but it makes me sound like I'm drunk or something. But you can certainly go on YouTube and check it out and see what kind of devastation you're doing out here. And if you do look at it later on, here's the time. We're looking at probably about Heck, I've been out here for an hour and 24 minutes already, so this gate's got about an hour and 24 minutes, probably an hour and 20 minutes where you come in, so you can listen to it, see what it's doing over there on your end. Skillet, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down.
Don't get back on. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell me you ain't got to worry about the king. Oh, I'm gonna pull back. Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell me you ain't got to worry about the king, because the king is headed to the Razorback. Because the king is headed towards the Razorback. He ain't got to worry about the king. He can talk about all he wants, because the king is gonna be gone. Motormouth Mall, the king of the Great Lakes, touch up.
Too big. You messing up gates. Hey, Too Big. You out there messing up gates. Hey, Too Big. You say you're the king of the Great Lakes. Well, how do I say this? You got a hammer out there. I will say that. You got a hammer out there, Too Big. Motormouth Mall. Got down. Break.
He ain't got enough audio to be the king, baby.
That's right. That's what I heard right there. Hey, Too Big. I heard you up in there, but you ain't got enough audio to be the king. Hey, Too Big. That wasn't me saying that. That was Skillet saying that here. Check it out.
Audio to be the king.
Listen to the way that audio cuts.
He ain't got enough audio to be the king, baby.
Listen to the audio. Oh, wow. Hey, Too Big. You might... yeah. Well, I hear you both, I do. Hey, Skillet, you got that audio. If I had to put weight on one or the other as far as what I would want from my own station, I would say I'd want the audio, but there's something about a great big hammer, too, so... Decisions. Motormouth Mall, got down. Break.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Hello, Motormouth Mall, Whiskey 3 in the Carolinas.
And then along comes Whiskey 3 in the Carolinas, and he come rolling up all in there on top of the stack. Wow. Hey, Whiskey 3, what's going on there, Break?
Not a whole lot going on, man. I hadn't talked to you in a long time. It's been quite a while since I put the spoke on you, man. Just wanted to wave a hand. They didn't come to stay long. They won't let me stay long. Great deal of Motormouth Mall. You sound good down around this racetrack in these Carolinas. Motormouth Mall, Whiskey 3 in these Carolinas. We're going to get out of the way.
Fortune to Whiskey 3. Well, I got to leave everybody on the mall because you got a hammer up in here. Check this out.
Not a whole lot going on, man. I hadn't talked to you in a long time. It's been quite a while since I put the spoke on you, man. Just wanted to wave a hand. They didn't come to stay long. They won't let me stay long. Great deal of Motormouth Mall. You sound good down around this racetrack in these Carolinas. Motormouth Mall, Whiskey 3 in these Carolinas. We're going to get out of the way.
There you go, Whiskey 3 in the Carolinas. You got that mall down.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I was kind of wondering what this thing sounded like. I guess I had it going about 3 weeks, but I hadn't heard no recordings on it, no gates. But I've been working on this tram. Looked like I finally got the audio halfway straightened out on, man. Didn't sound too bad. Hey, audio, Motormouth Mall. Hey, just Whiskey 3 around this racetrack, and we're going to be standing. I appreciate it.
10-4, I'd say you got it dialed in pretty good. It's definitely loud and proud and wall-to-wall and treetop tall over here, so I think everything is working for you. Ain't no doubt about that. Well, you know the water gates don't lie, and what you heard is what I heard the first time around. Ain't no doubt about that. Whiskey 3, good job, congratulations, and a bunk down out there on your neck of the woods from Motormouth Mall out here on the central coast of Cali. As I dropped this hammer from time to time, I got down.
Hand-wired tram. I finally found another one. I bought it for parts, but I got it going too. But I just got to get it straightened out where it talk like this and will. All right, Motormouth Mall, you have a good day. Hey, stay safe. It's Whiskey 3 around this racetrack, and we're going to be listening.
410, a hand-wired tram. Wow, very cool. Well, you had to hang on to that one. It's working, and I'm sure that's a collector's item right there. I got a tram D201A somewhere up here too, but it's not a hand-wired one. It's just a regular, tram D201A, and haven't used it in a long time. I've been talking lately on this little President Richard, so that's what I've been doing it over here on this end. Hello to you one more time. Take care. 7-3s, Whiskey 3, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast. Got down.
Alright, man. Keep on what you're keeping on, man. Audio sounds good.
81. To Whiskey 3, take care. 7-3s, around the Carolinas. Have a good day and enjoy the skip that we have out here and enjoy your work week coming up. Don't work too hard. Whiskey 3, Motormouth Mall, stepping. Ooh, I heard some good audio up in there. Did you hear that? I heard some really good audio up in there. Said hello. I heard some good. There's some good bass up around the place and it's smooth. And here, check it out. Where was it? I heard it up in there. Man. That's what I heard. I don't know who it was, but I heard some hello audio. Motormouth Mall, stepping I got down. Pocket change, I tell you what, you're reading the mail real good, you sound real good, you're real loud over here. Hey, pocket change, you got it going on there, breaker.
You got them all down, Motormouth Mall. I'll sit there reading the mail, you know, Whiskey 3, that's my neighbor. You got to hammer down in my radio. Always doing your thing. Catch you later. Have a good evening, a good day. Motormouth Mall, pocket change in the Carolina. That reads on the mail.
Tender pocket change, well, I sure appreciate that, and check this out, you might like this, check it out.
Down, Motormouth Mall. I'll sit there reading the mail, you know, Whiskey 3, that's my neighbor. You got to hammer down in my radio. Always doing your thing. Catch you later. Have a good evening, a good day. Motormouth Mall, pocket change in the Carolina. That reads on the mail.
There you go, pocket change, while you're all up in there, break.
I want to thank you. It's on stock mic. Sound pretty good, man. That's a handheld stock mic on this kind of nigga, man. Okay, sound pretty good. I appreciate that. Motormouth Mall, pocket change, Cobra 2000, stock, superstar, hand mic. Getting on down.
Okay, well, doing a heck of a job right there, ain't no doubt about that. Doing one heck of a job, Motormouth Mall waving, and yeah, we're working a little President Richard over here with the modulator on it, and to make the Richard work, I had to use 3 doggone Darlington transistors, because one got too hot. So I got 3 of them on there feeding the audio into this thing, and then I got live Professor audio with this little Behringer B1 microphone, so that's all we're doing over here on this end. Hello to you one more time. Motormouth Mall, cruising one fat one at a time. Hey, WW, I hear 101 out there calling. Hello, 101, and WW, you say you're in the waiting room. Motormouth Mall, stepping right there, break. Hey, Dr. Love over there working a 2-pill driver in Virginia. Hey, Dr. Love, you working a 2-pill driver and you sound real good. Ain't no doubt about that. Dr. Love, Motormouth Mall, cruising, break.
I appreciate it, man. I'm so glad you got back to me, man. I was trying to get a local audio check, man. I finally got the right audio check that I need to know. Stand still and don't key on me. Hello to you, Motormouth Mall. Dr. Love want an audio check. Break.
You should ask for one. You shall receive one. Hey, Dr. Love, I'm going to record or play back the very last part of it here so that you can hear it all by yourself without all the noise and see what you're doing. Check it out.
Hello to you, Motormouth Mall. Dr. Love want an audio check. Break.
There you go. I can give you an audio check just like that. What do you think? Break.
Yeah, full Roger, right on. I appreciate it, man. That sounds real good. On this Cobra $2,000, man. I'm on this little small Cobra $2,000. I I kind of like get a little something to it and got it going on. So I appreciate it. Hello to you, Motormouth Mall. I'm going to stand down. Tell all the boys I asked about him. Dr. Love, 2-pill driver. I'm going on.
Yeah, well, you keep that 2-pill driver where it is. It's working real good. And dropping a big old hammer out here on my neck of the woods. Ain't no doubt about that. Dr. Love, Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down. Breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Mr. 81. Good morning to you, West Side. Mr. Motormouth Mall, Mr. 81 in Tobacco Fields. Can you hear me? Breaker.
You better believe it. They're Mr. 81 around the Tobacco Fields. Hey, Mr. 81 around the Tobacco Fields. I got you all up in there. You sound real good. Check it out.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. 81. Good morning to you, West Side. Mr. Motormouth Mall, Mr. 81 in Tobacco Fields. Can you hear me? Breaker.
There you go, Mr. 81 around the Tobacco Fields. Motormouth Mall waving. They got down. Break.
Yeah, 10 are you right on, my friend? All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. East side. Motormouth Mall, Mr. 81, got down.
Fortender, Mr. 81. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. And enjoy the week coming up ahead. And don't work too doggone hard. It's definitely good to hear you out here doing your thing in the world of sound. Mr. 81, Motormouth Mall waving right back at you. And definitely till we do it again on down to Heliax. Be blessed. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Real good copy, man. Hey, Motormouth Mall, real good copy. While you're all by yourself. Matter of fact, you don't even have any background singers, man. Take care, Mr. Motormouth Mall. Yes, I am, Mr. 81, cruising East Carolinas. I see you. Good day. Bye-bye.
10-4. Well, you know what happened? They figured out that I don't pay the sideline cheerleaders. I don't pay the spectators, and I don't pay the doggone background singers. If they want to get in there and do all that, they got to do that at their own expense. I don't pay them. So they probably got tired of doing all that, and they're just sitting back and watching their TVs like the doggone or watching the CBs like TVs. And under their doggone bed counting the box springs or something. I don't know. Motormouth Mall, right here, right now. I got down there, Breaker.
What you said, man. All right, Motormouth Mall. You take care, man, with your mean bad self. You sure got that hammer down. Ain't no two ways about that. Take care, Mr. Motormouth Mall, West Side, Mr. 81, Tobacco Fields, cruising his gray, big old Team Jimmy. I see you. Bye.
Well, yeah, that big old Team Jimmy is working for you, too. Ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, man. All right, Motormouth Mall. You take care, man, with your mean bad self. You sure got that hammer down. Ain't no two ways about that. Take care, Mr. Motormouth Mall, West Side, Mr. 81, Tobacco Fields, cruising his gray, big old Team Jimmy. I see you. Bye.
There you go. All bye yourself right there, right now. I got down. Mr. 81, have a good day. Hello to you, Joe, up there around Idaho up there. Motormouth Mall waving. And AA 81. Keep on with the keep it on, my friend. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down. Stacey Adams, I believe you said Motormouth Mall is smoking out there. Hey, Stacey Adams, I hear you out there from the backwoods. You're doing a good job, too. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Stacey Adams, if you got any kind of a grip on my lip, Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing. I want to see how wide this signal is here. I want to see what it's doing. Hang on a second. Let me take a look at this signal. How wide is it? Oh, yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh, Stacey Adams, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down. Break. For the Whiskey 3, you say you don't know what I did. The signal came up and the audio got louder and all that kind of good stuff. I didn't do anything. I ain't going to take no credit for that. That was just, I clicked on my receiver over here to look at the whole band instead of just my audio, you know, on one channel. I wanted to look at the whole doggone thing. And I see that I'm pretty much right where I want to be. Hey, Whiskey 3, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. I got down, breaker. When you key up, you see the video gate. When you watch the video gate, watch all the energy on both sides and imagine if all that energy was put where it was supposed to be. Hey, Whiskey 3, Motormouth Mall, cruising. I got down, break.
Tell my friend Whiskey 3 that Mr. 81 say hello with the howdy doody. Motormouth Mall. Beast on the west side. I see you. Bye.
Yeah, 10-4, you said it, Mr. 81, you said to tell Whiskey 3, big old hello and howdy doody out there before you put that thing on the quiet side. Whiskey 3, you had a hammer up in here. Holy cow, man, you occupied the whole doggone screen. Hey, Whiskey 3, hello to you. Hey, hope you got the 5 from Mr. 81. Motormouth Mall rolling the 5 and keep it all the way alive. I got down, break.
Motormouth Mall. All right, Motormouth Mall, tell 81 Whiskey 3 waving back. Great deal out there. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Hey, this Whiskey 3 around this racetrack, man. You want to get too many arrows on me, man. Get you over to Motormouth Mall. This Whiskey 3, this Carolina, we listening.
410 to Whiskey 3, hey, I'm looking at 26,780 all the way up to 27,260 right now. You're all up in there, Whiskey 3, Motormouth Mall. You waving at Mr. 81 right back there. And I rolled that 5 and kept it alive. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, break.
Back over here on the workbench, see if I can get something done. Catch you later, Motormouth Mall, Whiskey 3, we're gone.
410 to Whiskey 3, take care, 7-3s. Have a good day and don't work too hard at the workbench. Motormouth Mall, step and break.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Hello, Motormouth Mall, good time in the backwoods. I'm trying to wait before I want to ease on out here. Hello, Motormouth Mall, good time. Top afternoon to you, Motormouth Mall, good time in Georgia, stand by.
Good time in Georgia. Good to hear you roll up in there in fine style. Mr. Good Time in Georgia, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there, right back. Let's go.
Motormouth Mall, good time in Georgia, just unkeyed. I see you, good day.
Tender, Mr. Good Time. Well, I appreciate you letting me know I sound like a local over there in Georgia. It's all about the birds and the bees. Ain't no doubt about that. The bird watts and decibels. Oh, AF. I just thought I'd drop a hammer from time to time and I exercise this thing. That's all. A good time. It's just exercise. It's calisthenics. It's radio calisthenics there, break. Up, down, up.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, since you put it that way, what are the birds and the bees telling you? I know you can't tell me what the birds are doing, but what are the bees telling you on that end? Hey, Motormouth Mall, since you put it that way, since you use that scenario, Mr. 81 say, what are the bees telling you on that end? I know what the birds are telling me on this end, Motormouth Mall, 81, breaker.
81, the bees. The bees are all up in here about 15 over 9. They fluttering and flapping real good. And you say the bird, you know what the birds is doing on that end. You wanted to know what the bees are doing on this end, and they're up in there about 15 over 9, and you got a hammer down. And you're right here, right now on channel. Hello to you. 81 Motormouth Mall got down.
I appreciate your audio, man. I like your audio. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I've been listening to you for a long time, man. I get a chance to speak to you every now and again, but no doubt this is the longest QSO that I've been able to have with you. But I just wanted to tell you, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, brother, ain't nobody getting ready to die, man. You might as well go on, sit in that dumb fucking tree and stop making it.
Rotate with the
Fort Ken. Well, I appreciate the bump down. Been a good long QSO, an enjoyable QSO, and at that. And but you know, I'm going to put all that credit toward the antenna. Not my station. It's Mother Nature and the antenna. Although I did design the antenna, but yeah, it's a little 7-element job. It's one of the smaller antennas I made, but I think it's working pretty good. And I don't have to turn it all over the place. I do have to turn it, you know, depending on where I'm looking to some degree, but for the most part, I leave it pretty much where it is. Like right now, it's pointing up into the northeast corner. I'm talking into your neck of the woods, and it was talking down around Virginia and all that. But then I can look down around Georgia and even Texas and still talk around the Carolinas. So it works pretty good to break.
Well, keep up the good work, man. You're doing a real fine job.
Neighborhood. Oh, 572 in Northern Capital.
Good for him. I've enjoyed the QSO and the company out here on the band, and I definitely will do it again on down to Heliax. I appreciate it. Appreciate you out there doing your thing in the world of sound. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall stepping back on the side, reading the mail, and I'm going to do my best to try to not plug up on too many ears. So I'll see what's going on out here in the world of sound. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Let's go to the Motormouth Mall, 43023. Big skull crack.
I just measured it still out there plucking that chicken. JR, really like.
Hey, JR and the Buckeye. Tell him to wash his hands when he's done. Hey, JR and the Buckeye, tell Buzzard to wash his hands when he's done plucking his chicken to break before he puts it up on the roaster.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, SOJR, do we know 23? Hey, Motormouth Mall, SOJR, do we know 23? Ice cold Great Lakes, bite.
Hey, you said ask JR if he knows 23 are on the ice cold Great Lakes. Hey, 23, you say you want me to know if JR knows 23 are on the ice cold Great Lakes. Oh, 23, man, you got them all down out here to break.
I'm gonna see if I can get in 23. Hey, Motormouth, I appreciate 23 with my really good station. Motormouth Mall and 757 in the cornfields. Let's go.
757 in the cornfields. I tell you what you did. You did what you set out to do. A757 in the cornfields, you did what you set out to do. I guarantee tell you to break. It's all about having all that audio where it's supposed to be instead of all over the band there, break.
And that's what it is. You gotta have your audio where it's supposed to be. Hello, evening time. Once again to you right here. Motormouth Mall and 757 out on these cornfields on this 40-degree day.
Oh, Mr. 211, big transmitter, big skull cracker antenna, come on.
Ooh-wee, listen to that big old skull. Hey, 211, I hear you up in there too. I gotta play that back. Watch this. That sounded pretty good. I like that. You're right. There were I think 23 was out there doing a thing across the band, and then along comes 757 in the cornfields, and then I heard 211 on the big old skull cracker beam. Check it out.
Mr. 211, big transmitter, big skull cracker antenna, come on.
Wow, that's a smooth sound on that skull cracker. Ain't no doubt about that. Well, you got that antenna working for you. You got that transmitter working too. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down.
It don't sound good as skillet. Bye. For Chicago.
Oh, we got 3. We got 757, and there was some good audio. We got what you call up in there, 211 out there on the Skullcracker beam out there with some good audio, and then I quick keyed, and I shouldn't have, because then there was Skillet up in there too, and Skillet was saying they don't all sound as good as Skillet. Now let me get the gate rolling here, and on the count of 3, y'all bring this thing back and see what's going on out here. Motor Mouth Mall, right here, right now. I got now 1, 2, 3, go!
And we'll see if we can roll a little bit of audio up in your radio. But you're right, 211 has a smooth sound station. A Motor Mouth Mall, your 757 in the cornfields is the king done been there and gone. The king done been there and gone. Yakima in the nation, Motor Mouth Mall. Bye.
Ooh-wee. 757 said that well, he was going to roll up on my radio and let me know, doggone it, that 211 had some real smooth audio. And then I heard the King up there. I believe that might have been too big up around the Great Lakes roll up in there, kind of messing things up over here. And then and I heard Skillet come up in there with that big bad Yakima, Motor Mouth Mall. That's what I heard. Do it again there, Breaker.
With the slow talking station is getting on down.
Motor Mouth Mall, the big show in the Great Lakes. Come on.
Okay, well, I got 757 and the big show in the Great Lakes. Check it out.
Motor Mouth Mall at 757 with the slow talking station is getting on down.
Motor Mouth Mall, the big show in the Great Lakes. Come on.
Man, I like that audio right there. I like it. I want to hear some more of it. Motor Mouth Mall stepping break.
Boy, that big show, I got some smooth audio too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna have to get some smooth audio too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall at 757. I'm in the cornfield looking your way. Let's go.
With these little bitty watts.
They gotta make a long-winded too, body. He go.
Mall, the big show got down.
Yeah, you're right there. Sometimes a big show. And let me let's see here. 757, you just might need to back off. It's tight. That's all. I hear the RF getting up in there and so tight. And body, you say he's long-winded. But you gotta listen to what I heard on my radio. It sounds some kind of good. Watch this.
Boy, that big show, I got some smooth audio too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna have to get some smooth audio too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall at 757. I'm in the cornfield looking your way. Let's go.
With these little bitty watts.
They gotta make a long-winded too, body. He go.
Mall, the big show got down.
Ooh, yeah, you're right. The emphasis on big show, big audio. And body, you keyed up in there and said he was long-winded. I heard you up in there too, I did. And you know, the Watergate don't lie. Got down, Breaker.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, that wild dog in Chicago. Good morning, Motor Mouth Mall, wild dog. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, wild dog in Chicago. Waving, wild dog, go.
Wild dog. Wild dog or wild dog? Wild dog in Chicago. I got you all up in here and all across this doggone thing. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall got down.
Yeah, buddy, good time getting the wild dog. Say good morning. Get in, Motor Mouth Mall, wild dog in Chicago. Get down.
I'll tell you what, I'll roll that 5 this way. Check it out.
Good time getting the wild dog. Say good morning. Get in, Motor Mouth Mall, wild dog in Chicago. Get down.
There you go. That's how I heard that go down in the world of sound. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. I'm up.
Motor Mouth, put on your hand down, lady. It wasn't no mistake because I keyed down and did it again. Hey, Motor Mouth, it wasn't no mistake. I did the first time. I keyed down and did it again. Motor Mouth Mall, wild dog, go.
That was no mistake. You did it again. Hey, wild dog, you keyed down and did it again. You said that was no mistake. Ain't no doubt about that. Check this out real fast here. Watch this.
Motor Mouth, put on your hand down, lady. It wasn't no mistake because I keyed down and did it again. Hey, Motor Mouth, it wasn't no mistake. I did the first
go. That's what you did 2 times in a row. One more time. Hey, Wild Dog. One more time, doggone it. You're going to be the winner of the Motormouth Mall 3 Keys Constitution QSO show, man. You do that one more doggone time, and you're going to be all up in here as the winner. Hey, Wild Dog, radio station Motormouth Mall. I want to know, can you do it again right here, right now? Breaker, breaker.
So I got the choke chain out there. Motormouth Mall and 757 is gone.
Ooh, 757, you just messed up his, he was 1 key away from being the winner of the Motormouth Mall 3 Keys Constitution QSO show, doggone it, and you come up in there with this. Watch this.
Motormouth Mall 3 Keys is not going to be his QSO. I got the choke chain out there. Motormouth Mall and 757 is gone.
And you got the choke chain out there, ain't no doubt about that. 757, can you do it again to break?
Is coming to the QSO. Here I come once again. Motormouth Mall and 757 got down.
Wait, 757, you did it again. Check it out.
Is coming to the QSO. Here I come once again. Motormouth Mall and 757 got down.
There you go, 757. One more time there, 757. Let's go. Go. You did it 3 times in a row. And you say you're going to do it one more time with a little bitty station. Damn. 3 times in a row. Well, you got that mall down, 757. You did a good job. You are the winner of the Motormouth Mall 3 Keys Constitution QSO show, and I appreciate you rolling up in there and doing what you're doing in the world of sound. 757 Motormouth Mall, stepping breaker, breaker.
My neighbors around here might want to do some type of talking. Motormouth Mall and 757. I'm in the cornfields, Indiana, and I'm stepping on.
All right, there's 757. You say you want to stand back and let your neighbors do some talking if they want to get out there and get some airtime. And 6 in the lakes, I heard you roll up in there too. Good to hear you up in there, half a dozen. Motormouth Mall waving, and once again, real good job out there. 757 from the cornfields. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Chicago, clear.
Oh, that's number 6 Chicago. Hey, number 6 Chicago. I'm sorry about that. It's time I be corrected out here. It's about time. All about time. Hey, number 6 Chicago. Radio station Motormouth Mall. Right there, right now. I got down. Breaker, breaker. Alright, there's 6. Well, I appreciate you bumping it down, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, 6, I appreciate you bumping it down from Chi-Town. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. I got all the way up. Good day, Mean Pill. Good to hear you up in there, too. You got that hammer down, eh, Mean Pill? I hope I'm doing my job out there the way I'm supposed to out there on your neck of the woods. Hey, Mean Pill, I hope I got this thing flat out working the way it's supposed to. Mean Pill, Motormouth Mall, while you're all up in here. Breaker?
phone now.
10-footer number 6, you said you wanted to tell Mean Pill to go hello to him and Lady Painkiller from number 6 in Chi-Town. I rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive. Oh, Mean Pill, hello, number 6, Motormouth Mall, step and break. Somebody out there said they were hearing Witch Doctor. Which doctor are they talking about? Somebody out there said they were hearing Witch Doctor. I want to know which doctor they were talking about to bring.
Witch Doctor 205 in Indiana. Hey, Witch Doctor 205 in Indiana. Witch Doctor 205 in Indiana got down.
Oh, that's 205 out there in Indiana talking to Witch Doctor. Okay. 205 in Indiana is talking to Witch Doctor. Hello, 205 around the cornfields. If you got a sloppy copy, tell Witch Doctor I said hello and good day there, break.
I can't hear Witch Doctor. He got that mall down. I heard him up under your breath. No doubt about it. Hey, Motormouth Mall 205 gonna wave right back.
205. You say you heard him underneath my breath, but you can't hear Witch Doctor when I got this hammer down. Hello, dear, one more time, 205. Well, you got that hammer down in fine style around the central coast of California. 205, radio station, Motormouth Mall. Your West Coast beast got down. That's all you need there, Doc 144. Hey, Doc 144, all you need is a low side and you get the job done in fine style. Doc 144, Motormouth Mall, looking to break.
Well, you doing your thing in the cornfield as usual. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you doing your thing as usual in the cornfield. I'm sitting there listening to your talk show, no doubt about it. When I'm around the household, tell everybody we should howdy, and I appreciate you stopping by. Doc 144 in there on the low side, it's back quiet.
Doc 144, I appreciate you bumping it down while you're doing your thing from the low side. And Motormouth Mall cruising up in there. You say I'm doing my thing as usual. Hello, Dr. 144. Hey, Doc 144, while you're all up in my radio right here, right now. And you know the Watergate don't lie. Check this out real fast here. Doc 144, Motormouth Mall. Getting on down, breaker.
Doing your thing in the cornfield as usual. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you doing your thing as usual in the cornfield. I'm sitting there listening to your talk show, no doubt about it. When I'm around the household, tell everybody we should howdy, and I appreciate you stopping by. Doc 144 in there on the low side, it's back quiet.
There you go, Doc 144, while you're doing your thing right there, right now. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down, breaker.
Appreciate the Watergate. I didn't come to stay. I just I enjoy your talk show. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and put it back on the flash side. Motormouth Mall, I appreciate the Watergate. Doc 144 downtown in Annapolis, Indiana. I still can make the day.
And for a big old wave right back at you, and definitely you smoking up in here, ain't no doubt about that. Dr. 144, have a good one. We'll definitely put it on you again a little bit later on. A radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving. And we'll get back on the side and see what's cooking in the world of sound. Doc 144, Motormouth Mall, cruise, and I got down.
You know I heard you. It raining in the cornfield, so we ain't gonna do much. Put it on you later. The doctor's gone now.
10-4, bye.
Drama in the cold, so why don't somebody... Hell, bye, Motormouth Mall, 205 down. Mother Nature getting down. Bye, Motormouth Mall, 205 down.
8205, take care, 7-3s. Have a good day. And Motormouth Mall waving. And I heard, who did I hear out there? Oh, I didn't have a gate rolling, so I can't do a replay. But I heard somebody around the Great Lakes. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading the text. Motormouth Mall, step and breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you still got a copy when I was out with them big boys out there while I'm running the low side here in Indiana, that big.
Yeah, 10-4 there. Hey, I got you up in here, Doc 144, while you're working the low side. Check this out real fast here, Doc 144. You're right here. Yeah, 10 for there. That's what I heard right there. Hey, that's what I heard right there. Breaker, breaker. Yeah, 10-4, he did sound real good on the low side of the high side. Ain't no doubt about that. There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now. Breaker, breaker.
Put it on your land. Who about a Motor Mouth Mall? 157. 157, bike bike.
Hello, 157. I got you up in here, too. Hey, 157, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping.
No doubt, Motor Mouth Mall, 157, Central Bluegrass, waving right back, sounding 10-8. 157 in the grass. I'm going to get on the mail.
Right there, 157. Definitely doing a good job from the Bluegrass. Ain't no doubt about that. 157, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping right there, breaker.
Motor Mouth Mall, no doubt about it, man. You're rolling through here like a local. Come on in and have a cup of coffee. 157.
Or can. I'd love a cup of coffee. Mine is empty. I just realized my coffee is empty. I need to get some more. Hey, 157, I might just sit and grab a cup to break. 10-footer, 157. I think I'll go grab myself a cup. I'll be back. I'll give a few people to get their radios warmed up. Hey, 157. I'll be back. Motor Mouth Mall, step and break. Hey, 125. Hey, 125. Tell which doctor I said hello and tell him he's got to turn the radio on first before it works to break.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, can you say credit card Chicago? Motor Mouth Mall, credit card, Motor Mouth Mall, credit card Chicago, go.
The credit card. I was just getting ready to walk out the door to get me a cup of coffee, but I can say credit card. Hey, credit card Chicago, check it out.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, can you say credit card Chicago? Motor Mouth Mall, credit card, Motor Mouth Mall, credit card Chicago, go.
There you go, credit card Chi-Town Motor Mouth Mall with that playback I got down, breaker. Wait, J.B. Stone gonna cut that stuff off. Check this out.
J.B. Stone will cut that mess off. J.B. Stone will cut credit cards radio all the way off. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, have a good day. J.B. Stone is going to make this up.
There you go, J.B. Stone. While you cut that credit card's radio off, I don't know. I don't even know if he keyed that time. Hey, I don't even know if he keyed that time. Hey, credit card. I don't know what happened. J.B. Stone had that mall down there break.
I'm going to do it one more time. Hey, John, let him know cash is king. Hey, John, let him know cash is king. 157 told you that.
Hey, 157. Cash is king. Cash is king. Cash is king. That's what you said. 157. Motor Mouth Mall, step and break.
410, John, let me get this thing warmed up and do some talking. Let me get it warmed up where I can talk.
10-4, yeah. They all work better when they're warmed up. Ain't no doubt about that. But yours must already be warmed up. 157 Motor Mouth Mall stepping.
Appreciate it, John. Hey, get that coffee, man. You're not going to have any. Hey, 157 in the grass. I'll catch you in a minute.
10-4, I'll be right back. Yeah, I am going to go grab some. It's just about 40 feet to the house, so I'll go grab the coffee, and then I'll come right back. 157 Motor Mouth Mall got down.
I called a whole lot of people, but I can only talk to what's in my radio. I'm not into ghost talking, and I'm not... I'm calling you, dog. Come on.
technology.
Motor Mall, hey Motor Mall, Credit Card Chicago, hey Motor Mall, leave them boys on the key, leave them on the key, Motor Mall, Credit Card Chicago, got down.
The A09 technology is working real good for you. 757 in the cornfields told you that.
Can't get it back, 918. Hey, 918, the boy can't get it back, man. Hey, 918, Wild Dog say the boy can't get it back. Go on to 918, Wild Dog say he can't get it back. Wild Dog, go.
Credit Card said leave them on the mall, Credit Card Chicago, go.
Okay, Roger, right. I just wanted to tell you it's working. It's sounding good, looking good, and it's doing a good job. At 757, I'm over here in the cornfields working this small station. I'll see you. Have a good day.
Still dropping a big old hammer out there, 757.
Hey, dog, I'm gonna make him cross-eyed. Hey, dog, he keep messing with me, he's gonna be cross-eyed. Dog gets 757 in the cornfields is gone.
Make sure the credit card don't get out, don't get across Big Bell Mountain. Come on, right back to you. They call me Wild Dog. Wild Dog in Chicago, go.
There are too many of them out here for me.
Bye, dog. Bye, dog. I appreciate you telling my friend 125 for that for me. And you have a good day. I'm going to get out the middle of the road. Dog at 757, this small station.
757, do me a big old favor there and tell Dog I said hello and good morning, Tom. Tell Dog I said good morning out there. Ain't no doubt about that. 757 Motormouth Mall Cruise when I got down.
Hey, dog, before you go, Motormouth Mall wanted to tell you top of the morning time to you. Hey, dog, before you get out of there, Motormouth Mall, he wanted me to tell you good morning time around your stack of bricks. That's 757. I rolled it just like he told it, and I'll see you.
And I appreciate that there, 757. 624 Indiana, heard you up in there too, I did.
Hey, tell 125 I don't want to make him cross-eyed now. Hey, dog, tell 125 I don't want to make him cross-eyed. He'll be looking funny trying to drive a car. That's 757, I'll see ya.
Go, 125, get down.
Now, wait a second, I want to be made aware of when he's going to be on the road while he's driving around cross-eyed, because I don't know what lane he's going to want to be in, and I don't want to be in the wrong one to break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I don't want to be on the road either. Hey, when that duck plugger's on the road and I got him looking cross-eyed, I don't want to see him on the road either. Motormouth Mall, I'm getting out of here at 757. Have yourself a good morning.
410 757. You too. Take care. 73s. Well, be careful. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down. Break.
Good afternoon around the world. Jesus twin warmed up. West side. Half a dozen on this four-way technology trying to warm up this Yakimo transmitter. Good afternoon again. Half a dozen Great Lakes standing in the wings. Break.
A6. A half a dozen while you getting that Yakima warmed up. A6. A half a dozen while you warming up that Yakima.
Good afternoon around the world. Jesus twin warmed up. West side. Half a dozen on this four-way technology trying to warm up this Yakimo transmitter. Good afternoon again. Half a dozen Great Lakes standing in the wings. Break.
There you go. While you warming up that transmitter, Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down. Break.
Credit card around Chicago. That's my 5. I'm gone. Squeaker 24/7, say come downtown Columbus. I've been lost in the shop.
I hear some good sounding audio up in there. I'm going to sit back and listen for a spell. Motormouth Mall stepping right there. Breaker, breaker.
Squeaker on the west end. Hey, Squeaker, you got just a little bit of squeal in there, but I thought I'd tell you. Hey, Squeaker, you sounding good. 757 in the cornfields is gone.
757, tell Squeaker I said hello too. Hey, 757, tell Squeaker Motormouth Mall said hello while you working that big old radio I got down.
Yeah, Roger, right on. You want me to tell Squeaker you said morning time around his bank of bricks also? Squeaker, he wants to know. 757, I rolled it.
I appreciate that there, 757. Appreciate rolling the 5 and keeping it all the way alive. Good sounding station, doing your thing in fine, fine style. Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now.
Heads up. Hey, Squeaker. Motormouth Mall, 125, everybody. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Motormouth Mall, 125, bye.
Hey, Iron Horse, I see you're still up in my radio. Iron Horse, you said bye. Hey, Iron Horse, 125, Motormouth Mall says I still hear you out here on the Central Coast of Cali while you got that mall down. Ted, it's all about Mother Nature, that's right. And when you working that thing low to the ground, you right up in there doing it to it the way you want to. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 125, Motormouth Mall, while you're low to the ground. Motormouth Mall, that's what I'm doing too. Hey, 125, I'm sitting here 36 feet. Hey, I don't want to let the secret out of the bag. Don't know, ain't nobody going to hear it anyway, but I'm over here 36 feet above the ground to break.
Just for a minute. Wild dog, if you got any kind of a sloppy copy. Hello to you once again. You said to tell 125 hello too. Wild dog, Motormouth Mall, got down. Because he like getting too close to humans. Dog, Motormouth Mall, 125 gave that dog a shot, bye.
125, you said you gave that dog a shot. You gave him a shot. He said he needed something. He said he was getting a bit too close to getting human. Motormouth Mall stepping breaker.
Is gone.
410. All right, sounds good. I'm going to get over here. I got to get to a text real fast. I'll be back in a bit. Go enjoy the game. We'll catch you back in a bit. Motormouth Mall, step and break. Hey, Skillet, you're all the way up in here. Man, you got a hammer. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Knock him down, Motormouth Mall, credit card, Chicago, go.
Hey, credit card, you're up in there too? Motormouth Mall waving. Hang on, I gotta type a text. Hold on a second.
Get down. Somebody better listen to Squeaker, half a dozen gone.
Hey, half a dozen. I don't know who's got to do what to try to get Squeaker out of your radio, but I'll bump it down one time. Half a dozen, 6, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping right there, break.
Squeaker, you've been sandbagging, man. Hey, Squeaker, half a dozen said you've been sandbagging that break.
Hey, 47, you tell Reject that Wild Dog in Chicago, say bye, bye, bye. Hey, 47, do me a favor. Tell old Reject in the yard that Wild Dog, say bye, bye, bye. Wild Dog, go.
Hello, 63, Skillet. Hello, 63, I can say 63. 63, Skillet, getting down.
Hey, Skillet, I haven't heard 63 get his name called out here on the band in a long, long time. Do me a big old favor. Tell 63 I said hello. Tell Homie the Clown I did say hello. I got down right there, breaker, breaker.
Good evening, 63, Skillet, getting down.
And I appreciate you rolling that 5 and keeping it all the way alive. Skillet, hey Skillet, I appreciate you keeping that 5 all the way alive.
Hey, Squeaker, 125 said they Mother Nature must be all the way down top of me.
Hey, dog, that's what you said. Tell 6-2, Skillet, getting down.
Tell Dog they both got to get on the radio more often. Tell Dog and 63 they both got to get on the radio more often. I like to hear them out there in the world of sound. Motor Mouth Mall cruising, they got down.
They come by the van, are you gonna let them have some fun time?
Motormouth Mall say you and 63 both need to keep
That's exactly right. You rolled that 5 and kept it all the way live in fine, fine style. Tell Dog and 63 both I said hello. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a little bit. And 125, you say if they get on the band, am I going to give them some talk time? Oh, yeah, I'll give them a little bit. I'll give them a key or two, a head start every now and again. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 125. Hello, Skillet, Motor Mouth Mall, cruise, and I got down. Fender Skillet with all that audio. You got that mall down. Hey, Skillet, take care. Appreciate you rolling the 5 and keep it all the way alive. But I am going to be kind. I'm not going to drop this doggone ball too much longer. You know, I've been out here for a while. Skillet, I've been out here for a little while this morning. I think I've been out here for about an hour, no, 2 hours and 23 minutes and 33 seconds. Hey, Skillet, I've been out here for 2.5 hours. Skillet, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing I got down, breaker, breaker. And you got down in fine, fine style. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping. They got down too.
Chicago, Motor Mouth Mall, credit card around Chicago, go.
Bartender Credit Card, a credit card around Chicago. You're doing a good job, too. Keep on to keep it on. You got that mall down out here on the central coast of California. Hello to you one more time. Credit Card, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Say you sound like a local up there in Chicago. Motormouth Mall, Credit Card Chicago. 10-7 ain't 10 no more. Motormouth Mall, Credit Card Chicago gone.
Credit Card, you sound like a local over here, too.
Local up there in Chicago. Motormouth Mall, Credit Card Chicago. 10-7 ain't 10 no more. Motormouth Mall, Credit Card Chicago gone.
Hey, Credit Card, you're all up in here. Make no mistake about it, you sound like a local. Hey, Credit Card, you got that mall down. Hey, Wild Dog, you say, can he hold it? Hey, Wild Dog.
Wild dog, wild dog, wild dog, wild dog, but can he hold it? Hey, Motormouth Mall, wild dog, say, can it, boy, hold it, Motormouth Mall, wild dog, go.
There you go, Wild Dog. Motormouth Mall says, hello, mellow jello, I got down. Hey, Skillet. Skillet, you say you're going to use Wild Dog as a windshield wiper? Hey, Skillet, you say you're going to use Wild Dog as a windshield wiper to break? Doing a good job around Chi-Town. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, tell Wild Dog the credit card says strip. How you doing there, 444? Credit card Chicago 10-7. Click, click.
Hey, Credit Card. Hey, Credit Card, don't go 10-7 yet. You all up in here. Credit Card, Motormouth Mall got down. All right, Credit Card Chicago, take care. To appreciate you rolling up in here and cleaning up my radio for me like that, too. I know that about that. Hey, Credit Card. The Watergate don't lie, and you're all up on here, so make sure you check out MMM Video Gates on YouTube. Credit Card, you're up in my radio. Motormouth Mall, got down.
Motormouth Mall, 4 Aces reading.
Hey, 4 Aces, good to hear you up in there while you're doing your thing, too. Hey, 4 Aces, what's going on there, Breaker?
He's got his mind on 4 Aces there, Witch Doctor. He don't want to talk to me no more. He's done talking to me. He's done talking to me, Witch Doctor. He don't want to talk to me no more. 205 in Indiana, I'm leaving.
205 Indiana. Now, you say I got my mind made up on what you call, but no, I got you all up in 205. I talk to my radio. In 205, you know me, I talk to my radio, ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall Cruise that I got down. I got a Watergate for you. Check it out. I'm multitasking. I got a text going with somebody, and I got you up in there. Watergate, check this out. I got a Watergate for you. That was you right there, 205. You're all up in there. Motormouth Mall, got down. Break. Right there, 205 Wild Dog, you're up in there, 205, you're all up in there, and yeah, you want to check it out, you got to give a listen to MMM Video Gates. You can check it out live and live in color and see what you're doing around my stack of bricks. Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing, got down, breaker.
That cat nigga Motor Mouth Mall got a great big old huge record-breaking ground plane that he ain't doing that but plug it is. The Four Aces got that.
Four Aces, ain't no ground plane. Hey, Four Aces, this ain't no ground plane. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around. Hey, Four Aces.
That cat nigga Motor Mouth Mall got a great big old huge record-breaking ground plane.
Well, this is just a 7-element little Yagi. Hey, Four Aces. Ain't nothing but a 7-element Yagi. That's all homemade, homebrew, home-designed 7-element Yagi. Motor Mouth Mall stuff, and they got down. Break. Credit card Chicago, you going 10-7, you ain't coming back. Hello to you one more time. Hey, Four Aces, hope everything is all well and swell around the Great Lakes and Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing. One fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker. Wild Dog. Hey, Wild Dog, you want me to tell Four Aces you said good morning? Hey, good afternoon around your neck of the woods. Hey, Four Aces, yeah, I hope you got that. Motor Mouth Mall working this thing. I got down, breaker. Four Aces, you tell Witch Doctor I'll drop this ground plane on him. Hey, Four Aces, you tell Witch Doctor I'll drop this ground plane on him. Ain't no doubt about that. Four Aces, Motor Mouth Mall says I got this thing down in the world of sound right there, right now. Tell Witch Doctor I said hello. I got down.
Come here, Witch Doctor. Four Aces right back. Come on.
I can't get back over to Four Aces for the ground plane. I can't get back into Four Aces radio with the ground plane. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall just about got you figured out on that cat nigga side. You don't want nobody to come off the West Coast, and you want to talk to everybody on the East Side on that cat nigga. That's what a ground plane is good for. Hey, Witch Doctor, Motor Mouth Mall came over the top on that duck plug in, but I want to know if he can hold it. Hello, Witch Doctor, Motor Mouth Mall, Four Aces, say, come on.
Yeah, Four Aces, I'll do it this way. I've just been loafing along. Hey, Four Aces, I do believe I can hold it just a little bit more up in there if you need a little bit more up in there. Hey, Four Aces, tell Witch Doctor I wasn't playing around now. And yeah, I like that. I want to keep everybody on the west side at bay, and I want to talk to everybody on the east side. That's what I do with this little bitty ground plane. Hello to you one more time, Four Aces. Motor Mouth Mall got down.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, what was you do with the big ground plane? You better watch that double. That's what a ground plane is good for. Put on you later, Motor Mouth Mall, PC Master, and Witch Doctor, the Four Aces rocking the mail.
We 4 Aces, while you all up in here, tell PC Master and Witch Doctor all that I said hello, and everybody on the west side that I am trying to keep the west side at bay while I roll this big old hammer down looking around the east side. Oh, dear, one more time. Motor Mouth Mall waving at 4 Aces. I got down. Breaker, breaker.
Man, you just about got that cat nigga on my radio. Hey, PC Master, go ahead and just bump it up just a tad bit low on that dump lucky side, and you will have some kind of control in my cat nigga Collins receiver. Hello, PC Master, 4 Aces, say, bump it up a little bit low, break it.
Hey, 4 Aces, that Collins receiver is mine. Hey, 4 Aces, that Collins receiver is mine. Tell PC Master I said thank you, but that Collins receiver is mine. Hello to you one more time. Hey, 4 Aces, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing one fat wad at a time. I got down. Breaker, breaker.
Now you say this Collins receiver belong to you? Oh, that cap nigga there. Well, I tell you what, Motor Mouth Mall, them cap niggas is right there with you, man. You better look over your shoulder and make a little bit of move or bump it up or something to take control of this Collins receiver, because them cap nigga is on your heels. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall, what you gonna do about it? Break the break.
They sound like a bunch of Queensland healers to me. Hey, 4 Aces, that sound like a whole bunch of Queensland healers to me. They're on my heels, nipping at my heels, but that's where they belong. As long as they stay there looking at my heels, I'll stay up on top of the stack and in the front of the pack. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, to you, once again, 4 Aces, Motor Mouth Mall, goddamn breaker.
You said, this what you gonna do about it on that couch nigga there. I don't even know if Motor Mouth Mall key this damn radio dial. Hey, Witch Doctor, right over the top, that's what you is, that's what you are. Hello, Witch Doctor, do it again so 4 Aces can let him know what's going on in California. Bring him out.
4 Aces, ain't nothing but a pop shot. That was a pop shot. Witch Doctor out there taking a pop shot from the top of his cardboard box. Oh dear, 4 Aces, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, they got down, breaker.
And Witch Doctor, you said, Motor Mouth Mall, you said Witch Doctor's taking pop shots on that dump plug in here. Well, you know, when you're coming off of that coast of California, you got to do what it do. You got to be all you can be when you're on that damn key. But Motor Mouth Mall, you want me to let Witch Doctor know he's taking pop shots there, break?
I tell you, for he's up on top of the cardboard box taking pop shots. That's what happened. You want to see if I can do it two times in a row. I see what's going on. Hey, 4 Aces, you want to see if I can do it twice. And I did right there, right now. 4 Aces, Motor Mouth Mall, cruise, and I got down. Break.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, super. So, hey, Witch Doctor, I tell you what, that Motor Mouth Mall, I bring you to turn this dial wide up on that cow nigga side. He cut your radio off again. Hey, Witch Doctor, Motor Mouth Mall said you was taking pop. What you know now, 44? You said you taking pop shots, 14.
It's called the dial of what? 4 Aces, it's called the dial of what? Not a dial of what? A dial of what? Because when I dial it up, he said, what? Hey, it's called a dial of what to break.
You said a dial of what on that calculator side? Not a dial of why, but a dial of what? What that dump like? Hey, Witch Doctor, that calculator Motor Mouth Mall, he's showing out now on that side. He said it's not a dial of what, it's called a dial of what? Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, what the hell is a dial of what, dear break brain?
You know, with that little knob you turn on the radio, when you turn the dial of what up, the cotton picker on the other side got to say what, because he can't hear who you keyed on. They're break.
Sanchez on 298, so bump down on you, lady.
I hear him talking to Dirty Sanchez up around the northwest corner. I might have to dial up the dial of what? Hey, 4 Aces, I may have to dial up the dial of what to break.
But whatever it was that you did, go ahead on and do it again. And Witch Doctor, radio off. Can you do it one more time, break up?
Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Can he do it again? Hey, 4 Aces, I want to know if he can do it twice in a row. I got down, break.
No, I'm going to leave him on the mall, Motor Mouth Mall. You said, can he do it again? Nope. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, are you adjusting your dial of what? Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, dig this here, man. You must be adjusting your dial or what there, right.
Oh, I misread it. I just looked at it. I turned the lights on and I looked at it. It says dial a duck. It ain't a dial a what? It's a dial a duck. They're break.
Good Lord. Hey, Squeaker, where the hell you been, man? It's been a long time. But you want him to dial his dial of what up just a little bit more? What you want to call a dial of who? Hey, Squeaker, should we be calling that dial of what? A dial of who there, bye?
Now I'm going to call it a dial a duck. Hey, Four Aces, now I'm going to call it a dial a duck. Hey, Four Aces, it ain't nothing but a dial a duck. They're break.
I hear a buzzard plucking that chicken. I hear a buzzard plucking a chicken.
I hear a witch doctor on the key right now. I hear a squeaker on the key right now in backscatter. I see Mother Nature changing. Hey, Four Aces, Mother Nature changing. Motor Mouth Mall got down. Break.
You saying you witch doctor's bag up on that side, but it's good to have a partner out here on the Super Bowl on that duck plucker there. Hey, witch doctor, that duck plucker Squeaker bumped down, cut Motor Mouth Mall's radio slap off, and told me that he was your bag up on that cow nigga there. How great it is to have a bag up out here on the Super Bowl. Hey, Squeaker, you a bad man. Four Aces right back. Come on.
Hey, Four Aces, you tell them good job. Hey, you tell them good job when they got the teamwork working. Four Aces, Motor Mouth Mall got down. Breaker.
I hear Buzzard plucking that chicken.
If Buzzard's still out there plucking the chicken, hey, JR, if Buzzard's still out there plucking the chicken, tell him to wash his hands or break.
I hear Buzzard plucking that chicken. Sure, you're right, Squeaker. You say you got that brand new antenna up, and that cow nigga is Flatfoot Broadcasting downtown Saginaw, Michigan. Hey, Squeaker, go ahead on with your bad self. Keep on with the keep it on, and I'm going to slide wide to the side, and I'm going to read this duck like a mail. Hey, Squeaker, it's always good to have a good bag up, but Lord knows you don't need one right about now. Put it down on your later, Squeaker. The man with the big transmitter in the Great Lakes is gone.
I see Mother Nature changing. I got down.
And you backing them bushes and you listening. Go ahead on with your mean bad self. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I heard you try to ease up in there, but that duck plucker Squeaker got him a brand new antenna, man. Now you said you had you a 7-element home brew on that side. Get up and stand and see what you're doing, but he probably ain't gonna tell you. Put it on your later, Squeaker, while you sitting back. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got some more work to do before Aces got down.
And their Four Aces just I still got some work cut out for me. Hey, you say I got some work cut out for me while Squeaker got that brand new antenna up in there. All right, well, sounds good. Well, I'll tell you what, it's always good to know I got somewhere to go. Hey, one more time, Four Aces, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing. I got down, breaker.
Come on, 2020. I got 30 pounds of nothing but noise. I got 30 pounds of nothing but noise. 30 pounds of it. Good gracious alive.
JR around Lake Erie. You say you got 30 pounds of nothing but noise. I'll say hello to you one time, JR. If you got a sloppy copy, Motor Mouth Mall waving and stepping break.
For Copper Electronics, he said check that one, but he's trying to... Absolutely.
My D, way up in Northern California around Lake Tahoe and Mammoth Lake and all those That's like a Sequoia National Forest, cause I don't got a lot of watch. Hey, Class Act, Scooby-Doo key down and said, tell Class Act to take that. Now, I thought he was going to say, and put it in his ashtray. Hey, Class Act, Scooby-Doo key down out around Long Beach, California, and said, you better tell Class Act to take that fucking ground and put it, but I thought he was going to say in his ashtray, but now he said something else on that fucking side. Take care, Class Act. Take care, Scooby-Doo. I got to go 10-7, man. I got a Sunday service call, so I'm about to go service a furnace. Worldwide Class Act. I caught you on the Watergate, man, doing some legendary things, mentioning some legendary skippers. And Scooby-Doo, while you watching a football game, dipping and dabbing, I got my big bean way up there in Lake Tahoe. You're dipping and dabbing. God bless. I'm 10-7. Click, click.
Tell Scooby-Doo I said hello and good day. Tell doggone Class Act I said hello too. I'll roll up in there and look around your neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall cruising. Have a good day. And go service the furnace I got down. Bye.
Motormouth Mall, 91, Great Lakes, Cleveland, OH 10, baby.
Hey, 91, around Great Lakes, around Cleveland, OH and Dime, I got you all up in there too. Sounding real good, keep on to keep it on. Motormouth Mall waving, I got down, breaker.
George and Glass Act, I had to wait on you, man. Motormouth Mall had keyed down and told me to tell Scooby-Doo and you to have a nice day as I was doing to my road truck on that side. Hey, Class Act on that funky ground plane in NorCal. I was just trying to wait, and then on Motormouth Mall went over to 91 in the Buckeye. No doubt about it. Hello, Motormouth Mall. I don't know if I still got conditions up there around Motormouth Mall country. 27 working this IC 7300 breaker shaker.
Well, I tell you what, that IC 7300's working over here. You got all kinds of Mother Nature. Hey, 27, check it out. You got all kinds of Mother Nature.
Motormouth Mall had keyed down and told me to tell Scooby-Doo and you to have a nice day as I was going to my road truck on that side. Hey, Class Act on that funky ground plane in NorCal. I was just trying to wait, and then on Motormouth Mall went over to 91 in the Buckeye. No doubt about it. Hello, Motormouth Mall. I don't know if I still got conditions up there around Motormouth Mall country. 27 working this IC 7300 breaker shaker.
And that thing's working. Hey, 27, that IC 7300's working. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Mall, let you know.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, man. I'm clicking anytime I see
17 workers. Motormouth Mall, Little David. I want to know if this 2517 working. Motormouth Mall, David, and the Buckeye.
Motivation, I go to YouTube to hear myself on that duplicate side the way you captured me on my Striker and then on my Collins. No doubt about it. Motormouth Mall, this could be the customer calling me on my hip. So I'm going to dip. Worldwide, legendary Motormouth Mall. Those 3 M's. Top Whooper. PP, Plum Please and Pleasure. Your long time friend, 7 Dr. Foxes.
I hear you. Red Bone, I hear you.
Bartender Dr. Fox, I appreciate the bump down, a bit of time you spend out of your busy morning to say hello out here on the west side. And I appreciate you looking at the YouTube videos too, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Dr. Fox, take care, blessings and good graces around your place. And I hope you got yourself a good customer there on that end. You go out, take care of take care of business, take care of what you got to do, and we'll get you back out here another time, another way. 27, Dr. Fox, Motormouth Mall stepping right there, right now. I'll see you. Have a good day. Breaker. And I appreciate you rolling that 5 there to Class Act and Scooby-Doo as well. Motormouth Mall walked on through.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I love the audio.
Sounding good. Swing blade waving.
Watergate from you. But I love the audio. I love the frequency that you lowered it down.
Let me get out of here. No get back on Motormouth Mall.
Little David in the Buckeye got down.
Did you to do those changes that you've done? But I've lived vicariously through my CB heroes when I was in Ken for years. And you change the frequency response. And you take them some low, but not too many lows. And since I got you, and if I still got Mother Nature, Motormouth Ma, I'm limited with this ICOM 7300. Really, I'm limited by the innards with no modification. And so since I got a guru, an audio aficionado, Motormouth Ma, I humbly ask, should I let somebody go up in this ICOM or should I leave it? The best I get, break.
Well, I like it. I think it sounds real good. It sounds wide enough to get the job done. Like you say, there are limitations to the ICOM 7300, and I have seen people put my modulator circuitry, not by name, but by that other guy. I've seen people claim they can put that in a 7300. And I would just be careful before I go that route, only because as the innovator of that particular circuitry, and knowing that it's nothing more than a series modulator, that to do that particular modification that I'm talking about, that I'm thinking about, may not work on that radio, because after all, that radio, let me turn my carrier down here. I don't know, there's something there. I realize got one hell of a hammer up in here. Hey, 27, Dr. Fox. I didn't need all that up in there. Anyway, the stage that they normally modulate in there for that modification must be, and I don't know the answer to it, but it must be a Class C stage. I believe it's a MOSFET, a single MOSFET, but it's got to be Class C. And if it's not Class C, then it will not work properly. But I leave that one like it is. I think that one's working good. It's cutting like a knife and getting the job done in fine style. So, you got the other radios, and they go down nice and low. This one here, this is a President Richard. This is one of those little cheapy little President Richards, and I use the modulator on it, and then I feed it with Live Professor. And you can tell I got the audio bandwidth extended down there pretty good, but not too doggone low. And it seems to be working pretty good. So, anyway, Dr. Fox, I like what you got going on over there, man. It sounds 10-8 and straight. Ain't no doubt about that. Motormouth Ma. I don't mean to be so long-winded. Sorry about that. I just get out here from time to time and get all, forget about time. Dr. Fox, Motormouth Ma, your West Coast beast. Got down.
Motormouth Ma, I just wish I could hold it with you. Hey, Ma, I wish I could hold it with you, but I can't right now because I just don't have those numbers, man, and it's just an old story, and Eagle Radio is... Motormouth Ma, this is a pleasure. You should have held that Dutch up and down for another 10 to 20 minutes on that side and educated. Because people really don't understand what is going on and what they hear. I detected it. Now, that particular radio, with your technology, I love the sound. I just loved it. I thought I was at 9. Let me see, hold on. I thought I was at 9K, but I was actually at 6. And I loved it. Then I went to 9, and I went through the duck-plucking captain's chair. I said, woo-oo, a service call is going to be late. But Motormouth Ma, I'm not going to drag your ears down with my low carrier and big beam because, I need just a little bit more. But if I could just get up to about 4 bushels with good audio, 5, 6, then it is what it is on that side. So don't apologize for broadcasting and educating. Hey, Motormouth Ma, my long-time legendary friend, that West Coast beast, I detect the audio change, and I love it. I like it better than before. You know what I mean? That Fireball stage, remember that Fireball? That type, because you refined it. You refined it. I don't know why you're there, but that's what I detected. Yeah, I know your audio. It sounds legendary before, but to me, it's an improvement. So take care of Motormouth Mall. I'm going to go service it, and hopefully Mother Nature gives us one more time in the future. I know about last year or two, I was telling you I was coming back, and I'm still not back. You got the proof in the pudding. Worldwide West Coast legendary beats, Motormouth Mall. Your longtime friend, Delta Romeo period, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray. Dr. Fox is stamped on the side of this 56-footer, and I get down.
410. That 56-footer is working. And you're not back yet. You're just kind of messing around. But I'll tell you what, you sound like you're back. Hey, Dr. Fox, yeah, a few bushels, some good audio, and one heck of an antenna. What a mean combination that would be. Ain't no doubt about that. And I'm pleased to hear that you detected some changes in a positive direction, and I think I believe they're in the positive direction from what I can tell over here too. I've been listening to a lot of Watergates, video gates. You know, I monitor on multiple different receivers. I monitor on the Drake, the SDR, the 148, the 7300, and the 2510. And the 2510 being the finickiest of all. It does not like low-frequency response. So I tailored the audio the best I could do and stay within the confines of the crappiness of the 2510. And that seems to get me pretty close to everywhere else, you know. If I got all crazy and made it sound really good in the SDR or the Drake, then it would be over the top in the other direction. So, oh man, I'll tell you, it's a juggling act. And by the way, I got a sample of this I want to play back for you because you're all up in here. Check this out.
Than before. You know what I mean? That fireball stage. Remember that fireball? That type. Because you refined it. You refined it. I don't know why you're there, but that's what I detected. Yeah, I know your audio. It sounds legendary.
I just want to let you know you're all up in here all by yourself. Hey, Dr. Fox, you got that mall flat out working. Motormouth Mall waving. And, man, I'll tell you what, on Facebook the other day, I thought about you the other day, because, you know, that little thing that you did with the newscast, you know, you were in the news the other day, well, years ago. And that came up on Facebook again. I had to laugh. Dr. Fox, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast, waving. Have a good day, and don't work too hard. I turn my headphones down a little bit there, a little bit of feedback going up in there. Don't like doing that too often. But yeah, we're working a little 47.87 foot array right now. It's a 50 ohm hot feed, and it turned out not quite as I planned. I put it up on the tower at 36 feet, and it came out 46 ohms. And so I was forced to put a matching network on it, so I threw a hairpin on it and flattened it out to dead nuts 50 plus minus J0, and everything can go forward. Everything can go. I mean, everything can go forward, and nothing comes back. President Richard has a 3-minute key-up timer. Hey, Dr. Fox, is doggone President Richard unkeys after 3 minutes? Sometimes I gotta key it up 4 or 5, 6 times before I get the doggone message across. Just kidding. Hey, Dr. Fox, Motormouth Mall waving. I got down bigger.
Shoot. Hey, Motormouth Mall. That antenna, the image that you seen when you put it up, and you compensated with a hairpin, and that's what we talking about, man. No doubt about it. Motormouth Mall, I got my RF gain way down, man, and you got about 40 dBs overnight. So I said, let me see something. And I turned it up, and you slammed this ICOM 7300, and you turned your watt level down. That means we got some Mother Nature. Now, I'm not that strong. I think most of these Detroit superstars are watching football on their Deaf Plicking side. They might just be listening to a legend coming down Cartown and say, I know I can get Dr. Fox out of there. But let me get some knowledge, like 335, one of my big brothers on the east side of Detroit, good friends, no doubt about it. Motor Mouth Mall, I caught you on this Watergate, man, and I got a service call, and I already know it. It's a heat sensor. It's a heat sensor. Flame, we call it flame sensor because it's not holding. The gas valve, the manifold's not holding. So I already know what it is, and I got her apart. No doubt about it. But it's not that cold right now. And I know Miss Audrey real well. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm at a conundrum, meaning that right now I'm cruising at about 1,700 bird and going backwards because the icons really don't got a lot. But if I had 25,000 watts, Motor Mouth Mall, would I be talking to you at 1,700? That is the problem. If I was still in Pal Talk, Motor Mouth Mall, that's a subject I would bring up, that if you only had 1,700, I can go to 2,200, 2,200 bird, but right now I'm at 17 because our sun was getting hot. It never gets hot. So that's the question. If I had 25,000 at my disposal, 25 bushels, would I be talking to you at 1,700? Motor Mouth Mall, now I know you dropped the power level and you're at 40 dB. You played your long-time friend back to let me know that at least this big antenna is holding my audio and my frequency. I just need to be on top. Maybe an all-out, drag-out dogfight, my audio might not carry me in this world. Motor Mouth Mall, I don't mean to strain your ears, but I got a legendary recording with some knowledge, some tidbits from a world-class operator. Don't ever apologize about keying down, educating. I got 40 channels on this radio, Motor Mouth Mall, and if you're going to tell me I can only catch knowledge on one channel, I didn't come up like that. Like I always say, me and my younger brother had a Campbell soup can and some kite string, and we loved it. We graduated into a one-channel walkie-talkie, and then we got lucky and got a three-channel. Went to an old thrift store and caught a three-channel midlet. We was on cloud nine. Now, we didn't know what those channels were, mind you, but we know we had A, B, and C. So, Motor Mouth Mall, I come from the ground up. Your longtime friend, 27, Dr. Fox. Tough side, Big Car Motor. One day, I'm going to have that conundrum. 1,700 or a 10,000 watt dead key. Motor Mouth Mall 27 is 10.7. Click, click.
Well, you know what direction I would go. I don't think I ever come out here with running something down there on the low side of the high side. If I'm on the high side, I got it on the high side, low side of the high side. But if I'm on the high side, I'm running it. If I got the high side, I run it. But I did throttle it back just because. But I like it. The more is better if you got the peak. If you got the dynamic headroom, I definitely would run more if you had the peak. You know, now if the station peaked out at 10 kilowatts, I certainly wouldn't run it there. I'd run it down to around 2 or 17, like you're doing. Something like that, you know. But heck, if I had a 10 kilowatt carrier and could push 50, 60,000 watt forward, I would in a heartbeat all day long. And I would be happy to pay PG&E for it too. No doubt about that. But antennas, man, that's where it's at. And by the way, I got a conundrum here too. If I had 26 sheep, hey, Dr. Fox, if I had 26 sheep and one died, how many would I have left? I've been thinking about that all doggone day. If I had 26 sheep and one died, how many would I have left to break?
26.
That sounds like a puzzle. If you had 26 feet and one died, if you had 26 feet and 1 died. You got me on that. There, 410?
Yeah, 10-4. 26 sheep. 26 sheep and 1 died. How many would I have left? And I'm still trying to figure out what the answer is. It's one of 2 answers. But, I don't know. Hey, Sidewinder, New Jersey, hello to you. I heard you up in there. When Dr. Fox threw that dead carrier, I could hear you roll up in there. Check this out. This is kind of cool. I like when this happens on AM. This is part of what I like about AM. It's one of the things that we like to exploit on AM. Check this out.
That sounds like a puzzle. If you had 26 feet
sheep
and 1 died, if you had 26 feet
no
and 1 died, you got me on that. There, 410?
Yeah, 26 sheep. 26 sheep, animals, and 1 died. Then how many would I have left? They're not feet, they're breaking. 26 sheep.
Oh, I'd say 25 sheep. But there's a joke there. You know, you be cautious. Everything that's going on that side, no doubt about it. Tell my good legendary friend Sidewinder, there's some other people doing some incredible things, Motormouth Ma. That's a whole different antenna, whole different audio. The West Coast coming at your technology, no doubt about it. Well, I like the way the icon sounds if I get Mother Nature, man. I'm going to take your advice, audio guru, CB legend. Hey, Motormouth Ma, I'm not going to let nobody put a screwdriver on ham radio outlets. The only one ever did the Mars Mod, and I think there's something that I want to go through for pan adapter. If I want to do a proper pan adapter, I might have to go in there and just unplug a plug and do a couple of little things with nothing to the surface board on that side. Motormouth Mall, last time I told you your conditions was crazy, and probably a lot of people watching the football game. I don't know. You know how Mother Nature is. She could take it and she gives it. Motormouth Mall, am I still in California? Come on.
Oh, you bet you are. Yeah, Mother Nature giveth and Mother Nature taketh. That's for doggone sure. But you're all up in here. You might have lost a little bit of Mother Nature as far as overall signal strength, but as far as overall command of my station, you got it all wall-to-wall and treetop tall over here. Yeah, I wouldn't go messing around too much with the bandwidth on that thing. I think it sounds good. You want to play that stuff, use a different radio, but I think those 7300s are nice as they are out of the box, you know, for the most part. So, very, very cool. Yeah, no, I think the answer is 20. I think the answer is, 19. If you had 26 sheep and only one of the 26 ones died, then you would have 19. See, that's the thing about the English language and context. And, it can be kind of crazy. But anyway, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Hey, Dr. Fox. Yeah, Dave Maid, Sidewinder over here in New Jersey, all the people that contribute to this hobby in such a fine way. And there are people that listen and pay attention, and there are people that don't. And there are different extremes between one end and the other that a person can, you know, emphasize what direction they're trying to do on their station, what they want to accomplish. But facts, that's what it's all about. You know, you got to make an informed decision about what direction you want to take your station. And facts are a whole lot better than wives' tales, Henry.
How about a Motormouth?
You said that right. Hey, Motormouth.
Hello out there, Motormouth Mall. Let me bump the power up just a little bit. Motormouth Mall, Sidewinder, New Jersey. Get on down.
Wait, Sidewinder, there you are. See, I knew you were up in there because when Dr. Fox had that DC up there earlier, when Dr. Fox had that DC up in my radio earlier, I could hear you up underneath there, and then you did this.
You said that right. Hey, Motormouth.
Oh, out there, Motormouth Mall. Let me bump the power up just a little bit. Motormouth Mall, Sidewinder, New Jersey. Get on down.
You bumped the power up a little bit, and that was all it took. Hey, Sidewinder, you bumped the power up a little bit, and that's all it took to break a breaker.
Yeah, I'd say so. No doubt about it. I just wanted to jump in there and wave a hand. I usually don't get to talk to you that often. Just wanted to wave a hand. Hope all's going good out there.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll tell you what, everything is wall-to-wall and treetop tall. I can't complain about a doggone thing. It's been a long time. And so we got to put the speaker spoke on one another, and glad to hear you rocking and rolling up in there with the wideband hi-fi sound. And, yeah, I think the last time we talked, I was on a little Cobra 29. I still like the 29s. They work good, but now I'm on a President Richard. And, you know, what's really weird about the President Richards? I tried, you know, putting one of the Darlington transistors in there and running one of my multimeter boards on it, controlling the collector, the drains of the MOSFETs. And unlike, like for example, a 955, it works great. Doggone single Darlington stays cool, radio puts out full power, everything's great. But these doggone Richards, I had to put 3 of these Darlingtons in parallel to keep them from getting hot. I don't know what the deal is except for the impedance. The doggone final tank impedance must be extremely low or something. But I put 3 of them on here. And now they're on a big heat sink. I don't even have them in the radio. I just got the Darlingtons outside the radio on a heat sink. My whole idea, my whole goal was to put the doggone Darlington inside the radio, but nah, they get way too hot, way too fast. But you put 3 of them in parallel, and they work out pretty good. Hey, Sidewinder, Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing on this new 7-element flat side 50-ohm hot feed, posse stub, hairpin, broadband. I don't know what I call this antenna now. Jackie says I should call it the Duck Buster. I don't know what to call it. They're big.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's got a big hammer. No doubt about that. Yeah, that radio, it's probably really poor PA efficiency. A lot of them FETs, switching FETs, terrible PA efficiency on them.
2-3, big up.
Yeah, 10-4. You know, those FETs were obviously never designed as RF devices. You know, they're 75 kilohertz switching power supply devices. So yeah, and they're not, because they're not RF devices per se. You know, the circuit's got to be made pretty sloppy to accept them. You know, so that they can mass produce them. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. PA efficiency is just horrible. But since I don't care about efficiency, I just put a few more Darlingtons in parallel and dissipate the heat that way. And what I'm left over with works pretty good to break.
Yeah, I said, it definitely sounds good, looks good. Looking at you on the scope over here, you got it going on, but you know that. You always do.
10-4. And likewise, you know, I got the Watergate over here, and the Watergates don't lie. Check this out.
Yeah, like I said, it definitely sounds good, looks good. Looking at you on the scope over here, you got it going on, but you know that. You always do.
10-4. And likewise, there you go. And that's what I heard right there.
Yeah, like I said, it definitely sounds good.
Looks good. Looking at you on the scope over here. Nice playback. Next time you come back, I'll give you a quick one what I got on you out here.
10-4. Whoops, start over that. There we go. Give you a bit of Pink Floyd Time. See how that sounds. Should sound pretty good. Motor Mouth Mall. With a little bit of Pink Floyd Time. See how that sounds on your recording. Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing 1 fat watt at a time. I got down.
All right, here's what I got on my side.
10-4. Whoops, start over that. There we go. Give you a bit of Pink Floyd Time. See how that sounds. Should sound pretty good. Motor Mouth Mall. With a little bit of Pink Floyd Time. See how that sounds on your recording. Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing 1 fat watt at a time. I got down.
You're smoking out here.
3, try it.
Holy cow. Here's a playback of the playback. Watch. Stop. You know what? I can't play the playback back. Doggone it. I had this turned on the whole time. So when I play that back, I just gotta isolate this one channel. Here we go. Let's try this. I hope it works. Oops. Come here. Go there. 10-4. Oops. Let's start over that. There we go. Give it a bit of Pink Floyd time. See how that sounds. Should sound pretty good. Motormouth Mall. With a little bit of Pink Floyd time. See how that sounds on your recording. Motormouth Mall cruising this thing one fat watt at a time. It got down.
You're smoking out here.
Free, try it.
A little bit of fading in there. You can hear some atmospheric fading going on, but man, I think you get the idea that was a playback of the playback they're breaking. Sidewinder, Motormouth Mall, cruising right here, right now. I got down.
Bo-10. Yeah, linearity pretty decent because it didn't degrade it too darn much. All right, I'm going to jump out of here before somebody puts a big hammer on me. I'm only running low power. Playing around with a little homemade SCR. Not running much watts. Just wanted to wave a hand. Motormouth Mall, take care. It's sounding good like usual. Antenna's working great. And hope to talk to you again.
410, sounds good. Likewise, look forward to it. Enjoyed the test there at low power. It's working really, really well. It got a big old hammer over here and beautiful audio to boot. And man, I wish you were out here a little bit earlier. There was I forget who the gentleman was, but I had this thing zoomed out. I was looking at the band from about 26,800 to about 27,320. And I forget who it was that was keyed up, man. They would key up and they were about, I don't know, 10 over 9, 20 over 9. And they had the whole down spectrum all the way from one end to the other, all just, and I'd key down and there was this little spike, pretty much on frequency, a few sidebands here and there, and then there's your signal, which is like mine, although not seeing out the sidebands all the way out because the intensity is not as great. I'm sitting right here underneath my antenna. But you're right smack dab on frequency and eating up all that bandwidth and beautiful audio and sounds incredible. And I wish more people could see the occupation of bandwidth and compare the audio quality and set that bar a little bit higher. Just put the sights a little higher, aim a little higher. Sidewinder, I sure appreciate all you do out there, man. You sound superb. And keep on doing what you're doing. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving, and I get back on the side, read the mail. Motormouth Mall stepping by. Bye.
Bo-10, appreciate it, and you do the same out there also. Maybe between the both of us, a few people will take some notes on linearity, low IMD, if they know what we're talking about. Take care. I'm back reading the mail.
410, and I looked at I see you're at about 5-6 kilohertz on either side. That's about what I'm doing too. I went out to about 10. Didn't hear much of a difference. So also that's another thing to pay attention to. People need to look at the fact that their bandwidth is only going to be whatever the receive is capable of dealing with, and most people, you approach that 5 kilohertz on either side, you're pretty much there. There's no point to go any farther than that. You can get crisp, sizzling, good, clean, clear highs all the way out to 5 kilohertz. No need to go any wider than that. And most people are not going to look to occupy that, or have the receivers occupied by much more than that at once. So, yep. All right, have a good one. Motormouth Mall, stepping, I got down.
Bo-10, hey, maybe one day you could put a tutorial out there on how AM is supposed to work. That would be great. I'd love to see it. There, Motormouth. Sidewinders out.
That would get me in so much trouble. Do you realize how many people out there would not want to hear the truth? That would be man, that would that would upset a lot of Apple trucks or Apple carts.
That's okay. They'll get over it. Take care.
Well, you would think if they heard your station and they heard my station and they heard, for example, 225 in Georgia, I know he's running your stuff, and Daniel Son, and a lot of other people out there that are doing this kind of a thing. I don't like to use the word hi-fi, but wideband extended audio. And if they heard all that and paid attention to it, you would think that, it's like when you go to the drag strip and you see a guy winning. Do you want to go over there and kind of see what's going on over by his trailer and his car, or do you want to go walk over and see the guy on the doggone wiggly car that can't make it out of the hole and halfway down the track? No, man, you want to look at the winners. So I would imagine that eventually this whole thing's going to catch on like wildfire.
You were thinking that was definitely a good way of comparing it. All right, I'm back out. Good talking to you.
All right, catch you later on 7-3s. Oh, by the way, I shut and loaded a tower. My tower is, I shut and fed the 75 meter, or my 75-foot tower. It's got the big old dual jam pros on top, the dual broadcast jam pros. I'm not sure how much top loading they add, but obviously they add top loading. And then I've got the halfway up the tower at 36 feet, I got this antenna, which is the 7-element 47.78 or 47.87 foot beam, isolated elements. And I shut and fed that at the top of the first section of the tower with a 3-inch piece of boom material that I brought down to the ground level and then put all the grounds in and built an LTU for the bottom of it. And so I can tune it up really good. I've got it dead nuts right at 1.0 to 1 with 32 counterpoise ground radials and all that stuff on 3870. I know you guys are on 3885, but anyway, I got on 3870, so I haven't used it yet. I just finished it yesterday or day before yesterday. So I got it working. So now the next step is to start playing around maybe a little bit on 75 meters. All right, 73s, have a good day out there. Sidewinder, New Jersey, Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Photon, I see signal dipped a little bit.
Hello, Motormouth Mall, Super Truck. Hello, Motormouth Mall, Super Truck, Mobile, Big Apple Trees, looking, break.
That would be really cool. I haven't been on for quite a while. I got an antenna down, but probably be putting it back up soon. I usually work pretty good down there. All right, 7-3, have a good one. I'm out.
All right, 7-3. So by the way, what's your feeling? I haven't even looked at this yet to any real degree, but because the middle antenna is at 36 feet, do you believe that would add in top loading the antenna, or does that hamper it? I mean, in other words, it's if you top load an antenna, it makes it electrically longer. But if you've got a center antenna in the middle of the vertical, does that help top load it, or does that mess it up, or is it negligible to break?
Interesting question. I guess it would really depend on...
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm going to try to roll these base stations down a little bit. Hello, Motormouth Mall, Super Truck. Hello, T, Motormouth Mall. If I can get in your radio, Super Truck, Mobile, Big Apple Trees, looking, break.
10-4, yeah, probably not a straightforward answer. Super Truck, I hear you're on the Big Apple Trees. Sidewinder, yeah, I'm not sure what the answer is to that question. But hopefully I'll be able to proof it out and see how it does and get a real-world test. Sidewinder, New Jersey, Motormouth Mall waving, and good to talk to you, man. Been a little while, and man, what a hammer you got out there on low power, too. Big audio. Good signal. Motormouth Mall stepping by. Bye.
How are you, Motormouth Mall? I'll try to get in your radio, man. I know all them big base stations are out there with all that audio, no doubt about it. Appreciate the holler. Mr. Motormouth Mall, Super Truck, Big Apple Tree, getting on down. How about a Motormouth Mall? Motormouth Mall, 723. 723 New York. Trying?
723 New York. I got you up in there. Super Truck, you sounded good. Keep it on over there. And 723, check it out.
How about a Motormouth Mall? Motormouth Mall, 723. 723 New York. Trying?
There you go, 723 New York. Motormouth Mall waving break.
Hey, you stop. That's them big base stations. Hey, Motormouth Mall, that's all them big base stations. I'm just out here on the slab trying to get my name called, no doubt about it. You got a big old hammer in my neck of the woods. Motormouth Mall, Super Truck, one antenna. Bye.
410 Super Truck, one antenna, making a lot of noise out here, ain't no doubt about that. Check it out.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, that's all them big base stations. I'm out here on the slab trying to get my name called, no doubt about it. You got a big old hammer in my neck of the woods. Motor Mouth Mall, Super Truck, one antenna, bye-bye-bye.
There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now. Super Truck, Motor Mouth Mall waving. I'm back out.
You got a great big hammer, too. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you got a great big hammer in New York. I appreciate it. I'll see you. Bye-bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye-bye. All right, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, 12:30. Holy cow. I've been out here for too long. It's been 3 hours and 24 minutes. Holy cow. All right, I got to get out of here. Go grab something yummy for my tummy. Y'all take care, 7-3s. Have a good day. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. Bye. Bye-bye-bye.
Bye, Motor Mouth Mall. Big M, you been having a talk show. I heard you got in 6 earlier. You had a talk show all day. You got good conditions with them homemade antennas, no doubt about it. Motor Mouth Mall, Super Truck, one antenna. Bye-bye-bye.
410 Super Truck. Appreciate that. And doing a good job with that one antenna right there, too. Motor Mouth Mall stepping. I'm back out in 10-7.